fuck you with a broomstick.
Thank you, Jeremy.
An star-studded Academy Award-winning actor. Word on Bruce.
Fucking Kobe. If if Kobe never died, none of this shit would be happening.
SITH NEGAN. The enemy designed.
Oh. Yeah.
Just fucking slow that down. SITH NEGAN.
The enemy designed. It's me, Jeremy Irons.
Oh my god.
It's me, JB. JB, I'm calling again. Come
on now.
I could hear it a million
Jeremy,
times.
How do you expect to get booked in Hollywood after saying shit like that on my...
I love it. I could hear it a million times.
You're actually incorrect, JB. This is Jeremy Irons.
Wow, Jeremy. I'm excited to see you in the new Watchmen TV series.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I'm in Hollywood, California.
Right.
I am very excited that you loved the trailer for Watchmen the other day.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, JB.
Mm-hmm.
I am very upset.
Who are you upset
that
about?
I wasn't cast. I wasn't cast in The Lion King.
Oh, yeah, because you played the original Scar voice, but they had all black people do it, though.
None of the wanted me to be in the movie.
Come on now.
For real, Jeremy, how do you expect to get booked in Hollywood after saying shit like that on my airwaves? Are you kidding me right now?
There's nothing wrong.
One more racial slur out of you, Irons, and you're gone.
Have you ever seen Die Hard?
Yes.
Have you ever seen Die Hard?
You were amazing.
One of the
in Die Hard.
producers on Die Hard who wanted to have the N-word on Bruce Willis is one of the very same men involved in the new Lion King movie. All of a sudden, it's a problem to cast Jeremy Irons.
Samuel L. Jackson is in The Lion King?
JB, do not patronize me.
Didn't Jeremy Irons play like a Russian guy?
I'm not trying to, Jeremy. Just trying to get to the bottom of things. That's what I'm supposed to do on my show.
I've never been, nor ever will be a racist, JB. I am an star-studded Academy Award-winning actor.
I don't disagree that you're a good actor. Have you ever won an Academy Award?
Yes.
Though?
Yes, he did.
Yes. I was in a movie where I butt-pumped your mother's asshole. Actually, JB, the real reason I'm calling right now is because I received a phone call.
Get to the real reason, please.
I received a phone call, JB, from a man named Coop the Comedian, who told me that you were a racist.
Oh, well, you know what? I mean, he can think that all he wants, but only 50% of that is correct.
Well, I just want to sit on the call here and listen to how this show goes. If it goes well, maybe I'll change my mind.
I don't, to be honest with you, Irons, I don't trust you. You dropped one racial slur, I don't trust you.
Does it bother you that your cracker, pale white skin will damn your kids to hell forever?
Oh, man.
When you look into the eyes
he
of
delivered that line. Go ahead, Jeremy. Go ahead. It's your show now.
Now, well, when you look into the eyes of your youngest child, do you think about all the horrible, racist, bigoted things that your grandparents probably have done?
But you should have said,
No.
Simon Says, touch your child.
Well, every time a black man looks at your porcelain children, he does think about those things.
Who says shit like that? My porcelain children? Irons. Dude, I know you're getting old, but are you senile already? Yeah.
I am not senile, and I should have been Scar.
Dude, I said every time a black man looks at your porcelain children. Well, coming up next is the call that was made not by Jeremy Irons, but by Seth Rollins. Listen to this. This is amazing.
He's just making random noises. He's just like, Are you all right, Jeremy?
Yes, on Christmas, Seth Rollins also called in a JB show, apparently.
Well, that brings me to another thing.
Yeah.
Do not smoke cigars every day of your life.
You did that.
Yes.
You
Yes.
Thank you, Jeremy. Is there anything else you want to say before you go?
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
All right. Unknown caller. You're on the air.
Are you really making fun of me?
Oh, God.
Hey,
I'm gonna burn it down.
Oh, my God.
Does sounds like Scott Farrell.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to believe this, but Seth Rollins is on the shit dick line, rightly so. What's up, Seth?
Sound like Mark Maron before you hit puberty.
You gonna talk shit to me now that I'm here?
I mean, I was talking shit about you before, you know?
Piece of shit.
I think all of you're all cowards.
Oh, God.
God,
Yeah, do you think that?
that shrill voice. Cowards. So,
What
Seth,
the hell? Why everybody says this about my voice? What's wrong with my voice, pussy, huh?
it sucks. And I think it's interesting you're calling me the pussy when you got your fucking panties in a bunch over somebody who reported news on you, and you're like so mad about it you took to Twitter.
Yeah, we're gonna make clickbait stories so people make money off it. You're the coward, so isn't that other guy, and Grimm Soy Show's wife's a whore.
Oh,
Was
I
that
don't
one?
know for sure
Oh,
if she's a
That's
whore.
true.
But I do know
terrible.
one thing. I do know Grimm is a coward. I think he's a
Is that
coward.
retard Tommy on the phone still?
Ugh,
No, he decided to leave.
no.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Run away, you fucking goddamn god curb stomped your IQ, you
Oh, my God.
Wow.
I said something really bad there for it to get blanked out.
Seth hates people with autism, confirmed.
Yeah.
We can put it together.
I hope that you get a phone
Not too
call
hard.
from your mother and she's trapped inside of a burning fucking house. And when you get there, she's charged shit.
Dear Christ.
Dear God.
Yeah, I'm talking Star Wars when Luke sees his parents burning, except he's not going to go on some epic journey. The only journey Tommy's going to go on is a fucking walk down to the morgue to look at that pile of bones he used to call his family. You fat tardo. And here's another thing.
Pile of bones.
I'm not done yet. Burning it down. I am going to burn that other guy down.
Anyway, that was just
Fuck yeah.
some throwback to the classic. I had a blast. It's Friday night. Well, it's technically Saturday now. What's up, everybody?
Mature audiences only shit you've ever heard.
Rest in peace to DWELSH,
Period.
man. What a fucking call this guy had.
From Boston. Broadcasting all over the world. Send the soy boys home. Cause we ain't gonna sugarcoat shit.
Drop down, let me give it to you.
This is the Joe Cronin Show. Now, here's Joe Cronin. Joe Cronin.
Biggest, most jacked guy, and please let me come.
Hey, it's a little bit late, but here I am.
SITH NEGAN, the enemy designed. SITH NEGAN, the enemy designed.
If you haven't figured it out yet, Monetize This will be tomorrow night, the New Year's party, and Monetize This. You can't go wrong with that. I got home late, had to take a little nappy poo. You know, wasn't feeling great about the world and what's going on. I got a bunch of threatening messages. It's pretty cool. That was fun, too. You know, SITH NEGAN dropped $1,000 the other night. He dropped a SITH bomb. Quite frankly, which it really should have played his song, to be honest. So SITH said he didn't want it, but you know, I kind of want to bring it back, you know, and make anything over 500 the SITH NEGAN bomb song. Let's drop it for you guys as we start the stream. Hit the like button. Friday night, Barbara Walters has died. So, you know, I mean, this is just her giving back. Her and Norm Macdonald are now up in heaven having sex. Can you imagine the type of stuff going on between Norm Macdonald and Barbara Walters tonight? And Don West is there as like a referee or something. It's a lot of fun up there right now, I guarantee it.
I just might fuck her!
SITH NEGAN, the enemy designed.
The enemy design, baby.
SITH NEGAN, the enemy designed.
And it's a SITH bomb.
SITH NEGAN, the enemy designed.
I can feel it in the air. I can feel it everywhere. I can feel my hair standing up. He's gonna drop major fucking bombs.
SITH NEGAN, the enemy designed. SITH NEGAN, the enemy designed. SITH NEGAN. SITH NEGAN. SITH NEGAN, the enemy designed.
Purchase this beat
SITH
on Tower
NEGAN,
Beats.
the enemy designed. SITH NEGAN. SITH NEGAN.
It's a SITH bomb.
SITH NEGAN.
Oh, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. It's a
SITH
SITH
NEGAN.
bomb. Here it
Yeah.
comes, here it comes, here it comes. And it's a SITH bomb.
SITH NEGAN.
It's a SITH bomb. Here it comes, and it's a SITH bomb. Here it
SITH NEGAN, the enemy designed.
comes, it's a SITH bomb.
The enemy design, SITH NEGAN, the other night, dropping $1,000 bomb. And I think if we put that song together with Leah saying the SITH NEGAN enemy design stuff, I think we got something. That being said, it's Friday night. Barbara Walters is dead. Don West is dead. And, but someone who's not dead, Devious Dave Rose. Hello.
Oh yeah, happy Friday night.
Daddy's here.
Oh yeah.
And
it's been a crazy week actually. There's a lot of crazy things to talk about, and just those that you mentioned are crazy enough, but it gets even crazier. Thanks for joining us.
It is crazy. It's a crazy week, crazy time, crazy day. And I did not expect Barbara Walters. And this is kind of funny. I mean, not funny that someone's dead, but I was on the way home listening to the radio tonight, and I was listening to the radio, and two guys, local sports guys, you know, probably like the third stringers, you know, like the normal nighttime sports guy wasn't on tonight because he's on vacation, and the two guys that are on there are talking 98.5 The Sports Hub here in Boston. And they're talking, and they're like, well, this is our second year doing this. You know, we're going to make it an every year thing. Yeah, it's great. And they were like, remember what happened last year? It was crazy. John Madden died. And they were like joking about that. They were like, so we're going to need someone to die tonight so we can have something to talk about. Because it was crazy last year when John Madden died. We were both on the air together. And they were literally sitting there talking about who's going to die tonight so we can, you know, make the show good. and it's I got inside. I took a shower. I didn't take a shower. I went, took a shower, went to sleep. I wake up and I find out Barbara Walters is dead. So I imagine these two radio guys just jumping for joy somewhere, that they have something to talk about tonight. That Barbara Walters is dead.
Well, it started yesterday with Pele's death.
That's right. That's what they said. So they said we missed Pele by a day, so we're screwed. Last year we got John Madden, and now Pele dies the day before. So they were like, we need someone to die. So they were on that too. So I find that hysterical.
But there's been a few other big names that have died this year, especially in the last few weeks. I mean, a lot of people are saying in the chat, Don West, for example. There's a few other people that died in the last week or so. And then there's Bob Wobblehouse, who, again, probably was just about to come out and talk about the JFK assassination. And, she was made to look like she died. You never know. Allegedly in Minecraft, just to keep your channel from getting struck.
Well, let me tell you this. First of all, Barbara Walters did deserve to die because she was a whore. So, I mean, that's number one, and we all agree with that.
Oh,
at this point.
every person who's part of the press these days, supposed journalist, they're all fucking whores. They all lie to us, and you know what? I think I have to agree with you. Let them all burn.
That's right. And I hope, and the only thing that we can hope is Don West is up there raping her right now. Let's just hope that. Speaking of raping women, Andrew Tate was arrested as well today, so that was a big story as well.
Actually, yesterday, and there's a lot more to this story. I don't know if you want to get into this. I was ready and prepped to talk about this. I got some details, baby.
Well, I will. I'm not afraid to talk about it, and I'm not afraid to say I don't know 100% of what could really be happening here. But I will say one thing. There are things that he says and does that I go, I don't really think I agree with that, and I can't tell if he's joking or if he's serious. I don't think. But my point was that I'm not down for canceling people because they want to say things that might be considered dickheadish. But this guy was also said to be trafficking before. But he wasn't. He was swatted. People said he was trafficking, and the cops got there and
he wasn't even swatted. No, he was detained, and then later released due to potential money laundering. Initially, when it came out, it was, he got swatted, and then it was no, he got arrested for human trafficking, and then it comes out that, no, it was basically they just brought him into custody and just wanted to, or they detained him, wanted to know a certain situation when it came to potential money laundering, and as soon as they figured out that there was nothing there, they released him. There's no on bail conditions, nothing. He didn't get forced. And they're like, I guess we were wrong. So there you go. You can leave. That's exactly what happened. But they try to make a big deal. And this, what's her name? Greta Thunberg. They try to make a big deal. The leftist media is he doxed himself and he ordered the pizzas and she sure showed him and she got him caught, blah blah blah. It's he's out now, not charged, not on bail, nothing. And what do you got to laugh at, you fucking degenerate freak? Have you seen her head? You could project a fucking drive-in movie on that forehead.
Right. Oh, Greta Thunberg? Yeah, I mean, listen, she's I don't know if I like either one of them, to be honest, but, the bottom line is she's an
asshole, and I kind of appreciate that because I am one.
What am I don't want to cancel. I don't want to cancel Greta Thunberg either. I don't care. But she's obviously a puppet of some big...
Yeah, but he wasn't trying to cancel her. The thing is, though, that she immediately afterward... Well, can't even say it was her. It's probably her handler that wrote that tweet. But it's just look what happens now when you try to go against the narrative. Because this guy, forget about his arrogance about you could own this, you could do that. He also comes out and talks about how the government is able to control people. He's straight up talked about that.
Yeah, I mean, I maybe
now wait a minute. Everything else he does, so you can get that mixed up with the arrogance that you might experience. But he's talking about the fact that again, if you want to be successful, you got to understand that the government really is trying to fucking fleece you.
But is Andrew Tate really out of jail? I thought he was still in jail.
No, he got released at least 12 hours ago. I remember reading that early this morning. Got released. No charges, not on bail, nothing.
Really?
Him and his brother. Yep, him and his brother got arrested and they got released. And it wasn't on human trafficking. It was on suspicion or some sort of investigation for money laundering. But he wasn't even. He was detained but not arrested. And some
all
people
right.
say, "Oh, he was arrested," but he wasn't.
But I'm reading that he's got a 30-day detention in jail. Andrew Tate to spend at least 30 days in Romanian jail.
He was released earlier today, dude. There's photos of him being released.
I'm
So I
not
don't know if
saying
he's
he
on
wasn't.
home detention or something, or
On Tuesday, blah 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 blah.
that's Tuesday. We're on Friday right now.
Romanian cops investigated Tate in April. I'm trying to. They don't really tell you. Like, I don't know. I'm confused.
Convenient for them, yes. Convenient for them.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Then he took him.
So Andrew Tate released from jail. Full story. I don't know, man. I can't find the story. Is he out? Is he tweeting or something? Is he banned from Twitter? I don't know.
No, I don't think he's banned from Twitter, but he's been released. He was released yesterday. I know that for a fact.
Okay. So Andrew Tate was released.
Initially, when he was arrested, all like Reddit and all these other places, like, oh look, this is what happens when you oppose our, our philosophy. And then it turns out, no, it wasn't under the situation that you thought it was. Not human trafficking, because again, they try to make this guy look so bad. Now, again, I'm not a fan of this guy, but I'm not, hateful to the guy. I'm indifferent. I've heard him say things, especially when it comes to government control, which are prevalent. But then again,
he has been released.
Yeah, of course he's been. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But again, it could be somebody as crazy as Alex Jones. It could be someone as dumb as fucking Joe Cronin. But if they say that the government is not to be trusted, guess what? It makes sense. The track record's proven, and don't trust the fucking government. So if Andrew Tate says that, well, guess what? That's just many other people who.
But see how hard I'm just learning about this now. See how hard it is for me to get through. Do you know where I first? I know about Andrew Tate. I know that he's kind of provocateur, dickhead alpha type of guy. Fine.
Yep.
But
exactly.
The first thing that Leah told me was, she was saying like, this guy, he's a human trafficker. And I was like, because she said, this guy, you mean the story about Andrew Tate? And I said, what do you mean? Oh, I know Andrew Tate. Yeah, that's the guy who's been canceled everywhere. She goes, yeah, he's a human trafficker. And I'm like, really? And then I looked it up and was like, I don't know how that's possible or like how he gets away with that. And by the way, human trafficking could be like if you just like do anything with women, like because remember they were calling like Robert Kraft or somebody in the Patriots a trafficker, supports trafficking, and it was like I don't think he supports trafficking. He just got a BJ from a hooker or something.
Yeah, exactly.
So he doesn't support human trafficking.
He supports entrepreneurs. What are you fucking talking about?
Yeah, so I was like, well, wait a minute. I don't understand. So apparently he's been released, and so but anyway, there's already a perception. So I don't even know what the truth is, and I don't care about. I'm not here to protect him. I don't care. I don't even agree with him.
That's the problem. Is that the perception is cast? Is it like, for example, if that happened to you, but like everyone knows you're not guilty? The problem is that still like it's been cast upon you, so that's still a stain. So regardless of what we think about Tate and how much of an asshole he may be, how wrong he might be on many things, is that he's still being judged on things that he hasn't been proven guilty of, which is, again, aren't we all innocent before proven guilty? And don't we need the legal system to stay enshrined to allow for that? Like, it's just insane how people just automatically, because somebody said something that hurt their feelings, want them to immediately be punished without any sort of trial. That's fucking commie shit.
Yeah. I'm not really sure what's going on now. I'm trying to figure it out because so there's a channel that says there's a channel that says that Andrew Tate is.
I'm wrong in your chat, but I'll.
I think it's wrong because here's the thing. There's two different things going on. There's channels that are saying the guy is innocent and didn't do anything. Then there's other channels that are saying he's a sex trafficking psycho. and he's going to be locked up for life. So I thought he was in jail for 30 days. That's what I thought. I thought he was in jail for at least 30 days in Romania, and they're investigating him for all these things.
I see that right now in CNN.
Right. So I'm not crazy, right? He's not released.
No, but I'm seeing other articles that say that he is.
Well, I mean, so I'm trying to, so as I go through article and website by website, it's like I find out that it's not real. It's like false. It's false information. Like there's one site that has a video of him from a long time ago talking about what happened, but that's not what happened. This is a video from 3 years ago, and it's actually got steam, and it's actually all over Twitter. I see people have tweeted it at people saying like, no, he's fine. It's all a work or whatever, but they're sharing old information, so they don't even have the right information. So I think it's possible that Tate is actually still in jail and is going to be in jail for like 30 days.
Possible. I mean, again, here's the problem: is that we're both looking. You and I are both looking at mainstream media. We're not looking at like any sort of like obscure sort of website. We're looking at mainstream media, and we're getting conflicting information. You know what? I think it's just safe to say neither of us fucking knows what the fuck's going on, and I don't think anyone else does either. So, I guess we're just gonna have to wait on this one because
we don't know.
We're getting like conflicting information. Like, what are we gonna do? Like, demand the Romanian fucking authorities tell us? Like, what? They're gonna laugh at our face. All we can do is just fucking wait for this shit.
Well, all I can do is tell you that
something that's.
All I can do is tell you that tomorrow night on Monetize This, we'll probably get into this more because we'll have time to go over it. Obviously, I have had no time to go over it. I don't know about it. Dave's probably looked it over for a second, and he doesn't know. I don't know either, so we're going to look it over and try to figure it out tomorrow
But
night.
I've been figuring out that, again, he's being attacked because he's sort of hitting the nail on the head. He's doing something that is pissing people off. And he's talked about government and government interference and corruption, and that really pisses people off.
Well,
So,
listen, here's the
I think
thing.
that's the reason why he's getting hit.
There's a couple of things that could be going on. I mean, and let me explain. Like, both the left and the right sides like try to do this sort of thing. But here's the deal: the guy could, he's predicted, I'll be arrested, I'll be killed, all those sort of things.
He did say that.
Now that doesn't mean that he's innocent, though. It just means that he like, if you're going to be in trouble for something, you might say that. Like, hey, if they kill me, But it's like you may actually be a criminal. I'm saying that. You know what I mean? So, I mean, he may know that he's done something wrong, and he's saying that. So that doesn't mean that he's innocent just because he's saying that. He's just trying to get out ahead of it to create more buzz. Or he could be really warning people that he's, what the fuck are they trying to charge me with? I never did any of this stuff, so this is weird. I'm going to tell my audience. So it could be either one. It really could. It could be that he's covering himself. Because if you say that, there's going to be a lot of people that go, oh my God, see, he called it. I mean, that would be like if I robbed banks secretly, right? I robbed banks secretly, and all of a sudden I find out the FBI is watching me and stuff like that, and I go, oh shit, they figured it out, they're watching me, but I'm still not under arrest yet. So I'm on my live stream show, on Joe Cronin show, saying, people are after me for my mouth and what I'm saying, and they're coming after me and whatever. Trust me, if I'm in trouble one day, you know what happened. Like, and the next thing you know, I am in trouble, and it's publicized or whatever. It makes me look like, oh my God, it's me and you guys against them, in my audience. So I'm not saying it's either thing. I don't know which one it is. I don't know if he's actually guilty of something.
Stab a carrot into my head because your analogies are so bad.
You're right. I know they're not very good, and I'm terrible at those. But you know what I mean.
I don't think not that bad. That one was pretty bad, though.
Well, right.
Well, here we go.
usually
The dark
you're not
cloud
that
on a
bad.
nice sunny day.
This is what
Ladies
Leah.
and gentlemen, Jesse J.
How are you, Jesse? This
This
is what Leah has to deal with my analogies all the time. She's like, just stop it. Like I'll start talking.
She
She'll like,
happy
just
we
stop.
tolerated you that far, but
Right.
what's up, Jesse?
What are you guys talking about? I feel like I missed something. You guys,
You
what
missed a
happened?
lot. It was great.
We're
It
talking
was
about your
huge.
family
Beautiful.
and their
Huge.
criminal history.
Again, no, but hey, he's the Dark Cloud. So again, Barbara Walters died tonight. Would you like to say anything bad about her? Perhaps shit on her grave.
I'm just glad that her and Betty White are going to be scissoring until they turn to dust. It's going to be great.
Oh yeah.
Pretty word dust.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Well, she lied about JFK's assassination. Again, probably part of Mockingbird Project Mockingbird. For all those that don't know, CIA infiltrated the media in the early 60s. So anyone who talks to you on the TV there as a supposed journalist, they're part of that. So congratulations.
Even Shaq?
Shaq is actually a Freemason.
Right,
I don't know if you ever learned about that, but he wears his Freemason rings. He's part of a lodge, I believe, in Texas, and I think it's Texas where he is. And yes, he has certainly come out with wearing regalia for the Freemasons. So
goddamn paraphernalia.
You know, somewhere there's a video of Barbara Walters just getting her fucking brains fucked out.
Well, probably from Epstein's Island. But
Yeah.
hey, you know what?
Those kids
Apparently,
sure can fuck.
let's focus on Andrew Tate, who did something or other. But
I used to masturbate at Andrew Tate.
Epstein. Where's
Well,
Epstein?
Well, Andrew Tate has a lot of charisma, so he could be a.
Fuck, where's Andy Kaufman? We'll never, who knows?
Well, so where I don't know about, Andrew Tate's a weird thing. Where some of the stuff I like that he talks up men and tries to get guys to have self-esteem and that sort of thing. I don't like, some of the joke. He sort of has some angle on women. I don't really necessarily agree with some of the things he says there.
Oh, I hate people that get in that.
It's understandable.
Right?
I hate when people get into my field of shit and they do it like that. Fucking assholes, hypocritical cocksuckers. Supposed to fucking help people, not fucking have an agenda.
A bunch of slack-jawed.
Yeah, he's
around
kind of
here.
he's the male version of the women who hate guys type of thing, in my opinion.
So he's a male supremacist?
I don't know. He's got for men, he's got a good message, but not the women part. But
Yeah, Dan, that's you're sort of that's repetitive, really. Male supremacy. Of course, the male is supreme. Of course, the male is supreme over the
I'm
female.
just trying to put it in terms that everyone can understand.
well, let me put it in terms that you can understand.
You just made the list.
I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm having a nice night. We got to save some stuff for tomorrow night's monetize this. I can't. Oh my God, COVID.
Oh, there's so much
Oh
more.
no, I got dude. No, shit. COVID would be nothing compared to the cold I just got over. Jesus.
Right.
I haven't gotten sick in 5 years. This motherfucker had me down for like 8 days straight.
Hey, Scott's messaging me.
Oh,
Hey, Jesse, you got a nice.
speaking of
that beard is nice. I really wish I could play these messages. Like,
Yeah, you can play them.
I would love to play
Yeah,
them.
they're calling your beard gay
Oh,
in the chat there, and Jess would be like, "Well, I'm Amish, and I don't give a fuck about you.
hang on.
You're looking Amish, very Amish. Like, actually, you're looking like what's it called?
Dave, did
Abraham
you
Lincoln.
Dave, did you threaten Scott's nieces?
Whoa.
No, I didn't.
What?
He'll claim I did, but that's a fact.
You
That is wrong.
never threatened Scott's nieces?
No, I didn't. He'll claim that I did, but I didn't threaten his nieces.
What is there proof there somewhere that you
I was
threatened
gonna
his
say,
nieces?
where did he get the claim from? What the fuck's his proof?
I'm just being a good reporter right now. Is there
Well,
proof?
because I showed a picture that his sister showed on my Twitter. And again, to entice him, because he's so easy to manipulate, I hashtag drone strike. So because of something so
ambiguous,
fallacious as that, he freaked the fuck out.
So can we? Is it safe to say that you didn't? Well, so is it sort of safe to say that you maybe didn't threaten his nieces, but you sort of hinted at that? It was some kind of a
No, certainly not. It was basically showing that I can do exactly what he does because again, I only respond in kind. Now, remember, Joe.
Okay.
Remember, he's actually posted your kids on photos and on images and videos and such.
Right, but I'm
Okay,
going to be a
so-
good reporter. I'm going to steer back. I don't care what he's done to anybody else.
No, but
Have you
the point I'm
threatened
trying
his
to make is
nieces?
that
Have you threatened his nieces? That's all I want to know.
I didn't. No, but that's the thing. I did not threaten his nieces.
Okay,
So
you
if
just
I'm
sort of
understanding
posted a picture about them with a drone strike.
Posted public pictures that were available,
Uh-huh.
and he's done the same thing with many other people first.
Right. So would you say if Scott posted a picture of me and my family in my backyard and a gun aimed at one of my kids' head, would you say that's a threat?
Yeah,
Kind
sure.
of gun.
There's
Okay.
also saying, "Hey, I can't wait till B is 18 years old or 16. Well, 16. He doesn't stop at 18. He's admitted this. He doesn't care if it's 16 years old as long as it's legal, man. I will do her."
Okay.
He said this. Okay.
I will. I know. Listen. I'm not
He
talking
said
about what he said about my kids. I'm just questioning you on this. I would say that it's somewhere in the middle. I based on what I'm hearing.
Of course you would, because you're
Right.
trying to keep him on your good side.
No,
Because
no,
the
it's
fact
not that.
is
No, it's
that
not that.
he's done this with multiple people, and
He's
I've never
yeah.
fucking done this on my own unless it's in response.
I don't think I'll ever be on his good side. I'm pretty sure he always hates me and says messages to me that it's over, Joe. You're gonna die.
Can I ask a question, Dave?
You can try.
Would you
exactly?
Would you? You know what, Jesse? You're just a crowfoot as me, so shut the fuck up.
Whoa.
Jesse's my representative on this planet.
Okay, so my question is, would you say that it wasn't it wasn't even really a threat, it was giving him a taste of his own medicine?
Well, I'm just trying to understand things. I enjoy, getting to the root of the real cause here. And so I say, if you posted someone's niece, a picture that someone else posted even, but you retweeted it.
God, I'm gonna bring Bullfrog's
niece, yeah. So could you? But I'm just asking, could you see how that is? Do you think that would you interpret that as a threat if someone retweeted someone's nieces with a drone over their heads? I mean, is that what happened?
I didn't do it with any drone over their head. Okay.
What's with the drone strike thing? What does that
Where
mean?
you getting this drone over their head?
I'm just asking, what does the drone strike mean? I don't know what that part means.
Sharks with freaking drones.
It was because Scott was saying, "Oh well, I bet you can't, control a drone or anything like that." Because I had said prior, it's easy to actually take control of a military drone. They're like, "Oh, we don't believe you, Dave. You're all full of hot air." It's like, here's a link to actual software that's being used in Afghanistan, Iran, and fucking Russia that takes control of American drones. It's literally free public information. So you telling me that I'm not capable of doing this? Because literally it's online for everyone to fucking learn on their own. So basically I told him, okay, well, drone strike. It wasn't a directed threat to anybody, but it was just referring to the fact that he doubted me and I proved it wrong. And I used a hashtag that triggered him. Again, this is the guy that will go to my Skype status every morning and check what it says. If I write like, "Scott, you're a fuck," he'll make a video that day saying, "Dave, how dare you put that in your status?" If I fucking make a Twitter fucking post, he will fucking comment on that. I've got screenshots of this where he will constantly go to my Twitter and I might be commenting about whatever. And he will fucking say, "Well, Dave Rose, you're a pussy." It's like he's obsessed. So you know what? He is going to be taught. Simple as that. I found him 3 times already. You know what? 4th time is a charm.
Wow. Man, I wish you guys would have sex. Live. I'd pay for that.
You're disgusting homosexual.
Yes, I am. Well,
on,
not
Dave.
really. That's my shadow.
Be proud.
It's my
that's
shadow
your-
self.
that's- you're like Dalton Castle, or what was the guy who now got really in big trouble? The guy who grabbed the dick. What was his name?
Oh yeah. Well, Jim Cornette pulled out his dick on that UK show. Oh
well,
yeah,
he's
I
a
know.
cuck for his wife, but
Yes, big fat
the
pig.
guy with
she
the
is.
mustache, and he went to work for Disney.
Yeah, the
and then he
penis
got
guy.
in trouble.
Yeah,
What was his
yeah.
name?
Yeah, the penis guy. I forget the guy.
Yeah,
he
the
would
penis
slam
guy.
people
He'd
with
do
his
the
dick.
penis flip. Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that funny? He did the penis flip, then he went to Disney, then he got fired from Disney because people called it out. Like, hey,
His dick.
That's sexual abuser.
can you imagine what a nobody you have to be, to like you could actually get a job in Disney without anyone recognizing you whatsoever? After you were a professional wrestler,
After you worked so hard to be a wrestler, nobody recognizes you.
Right.
Shit, even Mickey.
Oh
didn't
man,
know
what a failure!
what a fuck.
This guy can't even.
Joey Ryan,
thank
there
you,
go.
Sport fan forever in the chat. Joey Ryan.
Now he's Joey
I guess he's
Underwood.
so forgettable that even we forgot about him.
No, I knew it was one of those fucking idiots. I just couldn't think of the name because they all sound the same.
Mhm.
Fucking Joey Janela.
Yep,
blah,
all
blah, blah, all
Joey's.
these cocksuckers.
If your name's Joey, you're a pussy. Okay, let me just tell you that.
I love how Joe got under his skin and forced him to sort of address it. That was fucking.
What?
awesome.
And where is he now? See what? You know what?
Seriously,
I gotta. I'm
He's
not.
on Impact, isn't he? On Impact?
He might be.
No,
Yeah,
the
maybe he
proper
is.
response to that, Joe, is where?
I don't know what
makes
that
you
is. Yeah.
Impact.
All I want to say is that anyone that fucks with me goes to shit. I just want to
That's
say
right.
that. Ryback can't
Impact,
get a
you fuck
job.
with Joe Cronin, you go to shit.
You're going to shit if you fuck with me. Joey Janela is turned into shit. Ryback is turned into shit. And it's usually people that don't want to come on my show. It's people that want to fuck with me but not come on the show. They end up going to shit. I don't know why. Because notice Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre came on the show. What happened to him? He became the world champion.
He was WWE champion.
Right. World champ.
And he was so like that dude is so fucking cool. Like that interview
Yeah, he is.
was just so like the guy's so down to earth. He was just so honest, and he gave such a great interview. And this was a time where the WWE had obviously fucked up when it came to him, and he was just moving on and doing his thing. But he was not resentful. He was just positive, and what he, like people could say I'm marking out whatever, but like. Yeah, and again, I'm not a fan of this guy, but like
he's a good human being. He's a
the
fucking
guy
awesome
fucking did a great job on Joe's show, and it was just a very good interview. Joe does some very good interviews. I've done some good as well, but Joe hasn't made those public again for some reason. But,
We got to find that.
And
The
one
one.
you have to be like a dog to fucking hear like a
I
dog
would
whistle.
I would like to throw Cody Rhodes' name into
Yeah.
people that have done great
That
coming
was
on Joe's
actually a
show.
good interview
He
as
did the
well.
interview with
Cody
Joe.
Rhodes comes on the
We're
show.
talking about the dogs.
See?
Oh yeah.
See, when you come on this show, you get elevated. How about Thunder Rosa coming on the show? Then she got hired by AEW.
That was a great interview.
I was gonna say, Cody Rhodes did the interview with Joe. He held up the sign. Look at him now. He had one of
Yep.
the best matches in WWE ever had.
Exactly.
that's the
Thunder
fucking
Rosa
guy
came
telling
on
you.
this show, and then she got hired by AEW. Now she shot herself in the head since then, but she went to AEW after being on my show. And you know what I mean? So like the list is unbelievable. But you know,
did Stu Bennett. You interviewed Stu.
right?
I've got some bad news.
That was a great interview. Yeah, Joe, the Lost interview, guys.
Chavo Guerrero.
It pains me, and I'm gonna have I have
Yeah.
to rub it in every time I can, Joe. Chavo Guerrero Jr., guys.
Yeah.
This interview that we had, it blew my fucking mind because I've interviewed other people before, but this guy, I call myself the most intelligent man in the community, blah, blah, blah. This guy's fucking a genius. And the conversation we had with him proved to me that this guy not only is a good wrestler, but he just understands stories and he just understands the industry. And God damn, the shit that he fucking, like, the shit that he told us about fucking Del Rio. I had no idea about that.
Well,
You want to talk about that, Joe?
Del Rio's a sick bastard, but let me tell you this. Nobody had a better career after being on my show than Brody Lee. Remember what happened to him?
Yes.
Sorry. Swerve.
he died?
I stole that from Swerve in the chat. What's up, Swerve? You little shit stirring cocksucker. Colonel Stutters, Ryback, how you doing, my friend? That's great.
Interviews. We could keep going
Hey
through all
there,
the
Jim.
different people.
Hey Scott, how long until you release all the messages that I send you on these Skype messages? How long until this?
The Omegle Man.
Let me show
Release
you.
the Omegle Man.
He talks to me, guy.
How long until these messages are on a video?
Talks to me. He's Joe Cronin.
You know what's funny? I blocked him several times in the past for releasing our private messages, but our private messages weren't even anything bad at all. It was literally just the principle. They're like, oh, you think it's fun to just constantly show like. So I would just block him. He'd be like, why'd you fucking block me? And I'd be like, dude, because you put out my messages with you. He's like, well, you're just mad because I'm like, but they don't say anything or show anything. I know that everything I say to you, you're going to show to everybody. It's just the idea that you do it,
You idiot. Given to the dark side. Do it.
I love it. I'll suck your cock. So what's up, everybody in the chat? What's up? Hit the like button.
TGIF, this year's almost over, although it is basically an arbitrary date and really doesn't matter. But yeah, hooray for 2023.
I'm gonna fucking kill somebody.
Where's the Marvin clip?
Man, you're killing me.
That's the Marvin. Where is the Marvin clip? Oh my god, bro. You took my soul, Joe. No, when he says the N-word, dude, I lost it. That was the best part. That was on my show too, live. I was kind of pissed. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, everyone, you and JB were like, oh.
I was like, oh no, like this is gonna be. Well, there goes the monetization.
It's gonna be one of those shows again.
Yeah. Yep. I was like,
That's what you always get when you got Scunty.
Listen, I like everybody. I don't have a beef with anybody right now. I really don't, and I don't have a problem. I just feel bad. Everybody's, there's still a fight going on here or something like that.
I understand. I'm also a whore.
No, it's not that I'm a whore because then I'd like everybody. I don't like everybody. I don't think I like everybody. I just don't know. I don't get it. Like,
well, that's what a whore. Again, you're a whore, just like me.
I mean, like,
if you like people or not, you're just gonna be like, okay, business is business.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll.
You know what I'm saying? It's true.
Maybe you should have the guy on the show for like a special episode.
He can go fuck himself and die.
I love how you're just like,
No,
it's
wait
not
a minute.
that.
Wait a
It's,
minute.
Dave's like, oh no, I told you, or that's what I said. You're just a whore.
Yeah.
Jesse and I know.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Dan, I interrupted.
Don't get
Go ahead,
emotional there.
No, don't get emotional. Barbara Walters got emotional.
Well, she did, and look what happened to her.
Well, I just think that, I don't know. I don't get it.
There ain't much in the cemetery. She's gonna be literally Barbara Wall.
Do you remember when Marvin blew up a turkey?
Yes.
Boy, that was fun. That thing exploded, that turkey. It was like kablooey, man. It just fucking blew way the fuck up. Like that, like, dude.
Imagine to an infant Joe.
Oh my god. Wow.
Put him in.
Are you talking
wave.
about your penis?
Damn,
Is that what you're talking about? Your penis? Is that what you're talking about? Your little.
No, I just think, there's too many kids on this planet. Take them in a microwave, get rid of them all.
My
Jesus.
penis.
Okay, so you're like a one man. You're like a one man abortion clinic, then, I guess, huh?
Fuck. Eugenicists aren't that fucking crazy.
Jesus.
It is a little too fucking crowded around this place.
Mm-hmm.
Well, each bullet costs, I believe, 22 cents.
Well, let's start with your family. How about that?
Dude, please, I would love that.
Oh my God, do you remember that? I just thought of that clip. Do you remember that clip?
Which one?
Where the guy called about the guy called flipping out on my show, and he said,
what about against your family, Chris?
yeah, he's like, Joe Cronin, you're a fucking scumbag, all these other things. And then I said, I got an idea. How about Chris Benoit versus your family? Like, yeah, that was fucking. Do you remember that?
Yeah, because it was like a delayed reaction. Like we lost it. Like right. Like
I forgot. Oh my God, dude, that just popped into my head.
That is fucking hilarious.
I forgot.
Versus your family.
That is fucking funny,
Yeah.
dude.
No, but Joe's like, okay, what? How about this? How about Chris Benoit against your family? And then it's just like everyone's like, and then it just burst.
Yeah, we
Yes.
just blew up.
That was old,
Dude,
right? Like that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was when Tommy C was here still, right?
That's probably yeah.
Possibly. I think JB might have been on there.
Yeah, it was a very long time ago. God, 8 years now or something? Jesus.
Oh
That's
man.
gotta be easy. That can't be too hard to find.
I don't
Somebody
know,
out there
dude.
got it.
I don't know where that clip is, dude. Who knows where that
Oh,
clip
it's on.
is?
You probably put it on a highlight of some sort.
It's probably on your Patreon somewhere.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Isn't like everything available on your Patreon?
But I think that precedes Patreon by a long time. I don't think that. I have
Yeah.
no idea where that could be, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it might even be on a couple highlight things that got put up, but wouldn't be the easiest to find.
Right. Yeah, I do remember though. It was a long time ago. It was
Well, who did he go at? What did he say that pissed you off? I forgot what he said that made you say that. What did he say?
I don't remember. It was a troll call though from I want to say
Yeah, it was something
2015.
about Owen Hart or I don't even think it was about Chris Benoit. It was definitely a death joke, maybe about China. I don't know.
Man, I thought it was a shot at me or something. It was I don't know. I thought maybe I uploaded it as like a separate video, like
Yeah.
Joe Cronin handles prank call or something like that. I don't know, man. I'll try to do my best to look for it now, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to find it.
Super chat.
It's a super chat. First donation of the night.
Joe. Sup, bro. If you could kill one current or former wrestler and get away with it, who would it be?
Wow. One former or current wrestler. Who would
That's
I take out?
harsh to kill them.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
I would say retire them, but kill them. That's you got to look for some sort of resentment or something. I mean,
Yeah.
somebody that's really. I don't know. I'm starting to think of Natty.
Oh my God! I'd kill her with my cock, maybe.
I'm sorry, but that's exactly what I'm thinking.
Jesus Christ!
You could Owen Harder. It's fucking.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that to anybody.
No. What's gonna happen? She's gonna drown in her bathtub with her sister after drinking champagne or something. You know, after one of these photo shoots.
Oh my God, dude! Imagine that they found her in the pool.
That's terrible.
Tits
Well,
up.
ladies and gentlemen, the Joe Cronin Show does not endorse or condone anything that Dave Rose had just said. And yes, it is terrible.
Imagine her tits up in the pool. You know, just boobies are floating up top. And she's just laying there.
Actually, that means they'll survive because that buoyancy will keep them from fucking drowning.
Yeah. Her
So are we saying kill or end their career?
Crazy Blade goes, it was 2 computers ago. I think it was like 3 computers ago.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say more like 3 or 4 maybe.
That's funny. It was a while ago. I might
It was
find
4
it.
Twitters ago.
It was several Twitters ago. I'm looking for it now. That's why I'm like a little quiet. Hey, Dave, your Star Trek antennas go off the other day. They released a little Picard clip. Did you see that?
Yo, did you see the video I sent you?
I saw that you sent me one in email, but I haven't seen it yet because I only saw that. I just got home and I
It's
saw
fucking
it.
awesome. I watched it twice now. It's
All
great.
right. That's going to be
huge.
good. I'm going to upload it tomorrow in midday.
And I'm gonna do a couple of follow-ups actually.
I'm pumped up.
But yeah, I worked hard on that one. I wrote the actual script, and it might sound like an android actually reading it, but again, I wrote it because I like it. So tune in to Joe Cronin's Patreon because that's the only way you're gonna see it.
You ever, Maria Kanellis, man, Bennett or whatever, man, her Instagram is just her just being like, look at my ass and pussy.
And her husband
Is
is
she making a lot of money off that?
I don't know. It's just weird that they're the type of people though that would be like, you shouldn't objectify women and all these type of things, but all the photos are like, look at I'm a slut.
Well, her husband actually also says, "Look at my woman" or something like that, and he
Yeah.
tweets, and he tags her and all that when she does these tweets. So
Now I'm friends with him, on Facebook and
I know.
in real
Teddy
life,
good.
and so I walk the line with him. I don't say a lot of things, but I see his Facebook post, man. I'm like, what is he doing?
What's the difference between that and Miro, who, let's just be honest, okay, people, he was actually born on Christmas Day, strangely enough, but he's a devout Christian and goes to church and so forth, as does his wife, CJ. What's her name?
CJ Perry.
Perry, thank you. But have we not seen what CJ Perry is doing on her social media, where she's almost next to naked? So I'm not too sure how Christian that is. So I'm not going to really judge anybody when it doesn't seem like anyone's following the rules in the first place.
So Rusev was born on Christmas?
Last I read.
You gotta be born on some day.
Huh. I never knew that. Neat.
I can't find this. I don't know where that Chris Benoit versus your family thing is. Somebody said it was the Royal Rumble.
He versed his family a long time ago. Fuck.
Wow. You think it was the Royal Rumble?
Ooh, Royal
2015? Oh, I thought it was 15, but yeah, maybe it was 14.
No, I think it would be 14, but you could be right. You might be right. It feels like it was earlier than that. Would have been about a year and a half into your show.
I feel like it was at the beginning of his show. I don't know why, but I feel like it was like a Royal Rumble at the beginning of his show.
I'll have to do some research into that because.
Actually, I think, to be honest, I think it was at the very end of a show, whatever it was.
Really?
No, what I'm trying to say is that when the Joe Cronin show first started,
yeah,
like in the first year and a half, I feel like it was around there.
Oh no, yeah, for sure. It might even be within the first 6 months.
I think it was 15 because 14 I was still sitting in my old area. Because it was definitely when the door was behind me. I know that it was when the door was behind me. Yeah, for sure. Oh man, I wish I knew where it was. It was definitely called like Prank Call.
I think you did upload it later because it just was so crazy, like ridiculous. I think you did a video just of that.
Yeah.
But it's old as fuck, so who knows? Oh,
Yeah.
dude, could you put it on? Nah, I was gonna say maybe.
No, it was
probably...
two before that. It was way before that.
Well, but remember, you were getting strikes and shit in the very beginning, so who knows, right?
Why are more people giving props to Barbara Walters in the chat than Pele? Like, are you fucking kidding me, you people?
Let's put a poll.
Seriously? Barbara Walters giving you fake news for the last 40 years.
Because I don't know why. I don't really give a shit, but I think the reason they're giving Barbara Walters a more of a, I don't even know the right word, more attention is because she was on world news.
How about I don't give a fuck?
Pele. How do you spell Pele? P-E-L-E? Is that right?
P-E-L-E with an accent egu.
Has anyone else died besides Pele,
Egu
Barbara
means
Walters?
from bottom up.
Anybody else has died? Anybody? No?
Yes, actually, there was an actor earlier this week. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, we'll just go with these three. Who are you most sad about? Let's go ahead.
Oh, put the Don guy in there.
I already got him up there. So I got Don West, Barbara Walters, and Pele. So let's see what the chat says about that.
Actually, quite a few. I think there was 5-6 people that died this week. But yeah, there's a famous actor that died.
There's a lot of people that died. Hey, shout out to Shell for being a patron again. Guys, if you love these shows right now, you guys can super chat, or you can go up top and use the donation link and drop a dono on the show if you like, or leave a like down below. Do something tonight. Have some fun with something. And tomorrow night is going to be monetized the New Year's Eve party stream here on the channel. So enjoy that tomorrow night. But tonight we're just giving you a little taste preview here. Good to be here. And I am looking up clips for you. I also have, I have Well, let's not play that.
What?
Well, let's not play that. But I do have that.
Yes, let us play that, please.
Let's see if I have that censored.
Take an example.
Let's see. But yeah, I wish. Let's see. Hey.
Something strange happening.
Oh, while you're looking for that, can I ask you a question real
I
quick?
guess
Joe?
he's at work, or he would call in. I would love to hear what he has to say about Dave. Go ahead. Yes, Dan.
When you're on your computer and you're recording video games, what do you use to record
Elgato.
the screen?
Elgato.
Elgato?
Elgato to XSplit or Elgato to Elgato capture. Either way.
Okay.
I'll show you. Because one of them will, if you use the Elgato device's own recording software, it looks great. Like if you record a game, like you can get like 60 frames, beautiful HD. XSplit loses something, but although there are new Elgatos out, actually, I have an old version. I actually have to buy a new one. Mine's so old that it has trouble sometimes. Mine is still from shit, man. Mine's from 2000, I think 15 or 16. Like, I've finally noticed it. Let's see what the poll. The poll
How much
is.
does that run you?
A couple $100, I think. So that's probably why I didn't buy many more. You know, it was like I think mine might have been $300 at the time. So yeah, probably why I didn't buy another one. This is actually pretty close, man. I got to be honest. 32 votes. Barbara Walters is in last place. She did have a thing for Norm Macdonald, man. I totally think she wanted to bang Norm Macdonald back in the day.
You didn't.
No.
or something.
Yeah, like, hey, did you guys hear Barbara Walters is dead? Yeah, who would have? I was like, why is she dead? I don't know. I can't think of a Norm joke right now, but I had a good one the other day. I don't remember what it was, but I had a good one the other day.
I said finger, but all the worms were in the way.
Imagine all the people that are now safe because Barbara's dead. Oh, like if Hillary was dead, you know what I mean? Like, can you imagine, like, if Hillary just lived 2 more years, there'd be so many more dead people. But because she's gone now, I don't know.
Isn't she from Massachusetts, Joe?
What?
Isn't Barbara Walters from Massachusetts?
Is she? I don't know.
You sound like Marty McFly, Joe.
Yeah.
Last 2 responses.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
Are you telling me Barbara Walters is dead?
Mom, I had a dream. I went back to 1955. This is 1955. Wait a minute.
Did we fuck up the time machine?
I am losing my voice, so that would explain everything.
In time.
Here's the thing, Doc. Last night, Biff appeared to me in a dream, and he tried to have anal sex with me. And then I started playing guitar while having an orgasm. I spent all night last night, Doc, putting the flux capacitor up my own asshole. I really do. You know what I sound like? I sound like Marty's son in the second one.
Which you put on a live stream, and I made a thumbnail on my YouTube channel, was because you got Pete fucking Gilmore in your chats, and I said, Joe, be careful exploiting your...
Wow, I mean, I don't know.
Where's this from?
I'm getting tons of messages right now. I don't know what's going on.
Go
What did
ahead.
you guys do? Like,
Yeah, that's right. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, I want you to play every single one of those messages, Joe. Yeah.
Snap into a Slim Jim.
should I play Scott? Should I play these messages on the air? If you want me to, I will.
Joe, ask yourself this question. Would Scott do the same for you?
No, he wouldn't.
No,
He'd
but I'm
probably
not.
rape
I'm
him.
telling you, dude. I'm not trying to be a bad person to people. If he said no, then I wouldn't do it. But he is.
Well,
he is.
Ask the people in the chat. Perhaps they should vote for it.
Should we play these Scott messages that he's been sending me for a while? I mean, there's a lot of messages.
You're
Like,
ignoring me, Mon, just like my cake, Mon. How dare you ignore me? Mon!
I mean, I'm, you know, I don't even know what's going on. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get everyone's beef. You know, I get people are crazy. I'm crazy too. So I'm just not that crazy that I'll, you know, go after people's families and addresses and stuff like that. I'm not going there. But everybody else seems to do it, so I don't know.
So,
relax.
Are you gonna go to the big hockey thing tomorrow, Joe?
What's that, sweetie?
Are you going to the hockey thing tomorrow?
Oh yeah, so I'm pumped up. But do you realize they're not doing it till I think Sunday or something?
What do you? Hold on. What hockey? What?
The Bruins. The Bruins are the outdoor classic this year.
Oh, so but when is that?
Well, it's supposed to be on New Year's Day usually, but now I'm hearing is it Monday, not Sunday? Dan,
No, but New Year's Day is Sunday.
yeah, but I'm hearing that they're not doing it on Sunday.
I would
So
talk
you're
about
going there? So both of you faggots are going there?
That's one.
No, I'm heading over to where they have Government Center because apparently they have a big ass air hockey table there.
Yeah, but you're not going to go watch the game. That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm trying to get to.
Oh, no, I don't have tickets to the game.
Yeah,
Okay, so why'd you bring it up though?
Because I wasn't talking about the actual game. I was talking about all the free events around the game.
Okay, so you're going to go play some air hockey?
I was asking Joe if he was going to see any of the free events that they have.
No, dude. I'm gonna relax, bro. I'm so tired from all the work. Like that's why I wasn't on earlier tonight. I fell asleep when I got home, and I couldn't. Leah was like shaking me. Like, aren't you doing a show? I couldn't wake up. I've been out since 5 a.m. this morning, and yeah, it was, yeah.
He works hard for his money, and he's gonna treat Leah right.
You know what? She's been treating me bizarrely right.
I heard your story.
What is going on? Like, I don't know what's happening. You know what she did tonight when I got home? Yesterday, the other day, I said, you know, now, by the way, in the past, I've said, like, oh, you know, my mom, because my mom used to make us dinner every night when we were at her house. Like, we didn't even, you know, once in a while, I would make dinner. I'd make chicken and some other things. I'd make some other things. And once in a while, Leah would make food, too. But my mom, three or 4 days a week, would come home and be like, I'm making dinner. And my mother would just make us dinner all the time. And I said, and I've said that before where I've been like, yeah, you know what? My mom, it was always difficult and stuff like that, but she made something every night different, and it was crazy. And Leah, so last night I said the same thing. I was like, I do miss that, you know, she did make food every night and stuff. And, you know, I love that hamburg thing she used to make or whatever. So I came home tonight. Leah had made it for me. Like, Leah had been asking me where I am. And she had it made for me, like, when I got home. Like, it was just bizarre. It was something I mentioned in passing, and all of a sudden it was made for me. Like, this, I don't know what's going on with her, bro. The other, like...
So she made you hamburger helper?
No.
I know what's going on. She wants to have another kid.
Oh, boy. No. Dude, and let me, and you know...
Sounds like a setup. It's a trap.
You gotta.
It's a trap.
I'm not afraid to say this. I'm not afraid to say it too. I'm the emotional one. Like, I'm the emotional one. Leah is not. Leah is a Vulcan. That's the best way I can describe. In my opinion, she's not that bad, but she's a Vulcan-ish. Yeah, she's very. She's very like T'Pol like, and that's sexy to me. And I'm like an emotional more emotional person. And so, like, the other day I was having a shitty day, you know, and I was texting her, and I was texting her. And I came in, and bro, I sat down on my computer, and on my keyboard is like a couple of scratch tickets and chocolate bars, like Hershey's bars, which is like my favorite chocolate to eat when I'm like really upset and stuff. You know, which is terrible for you. But anyway, and I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, what did an aunt or somebody come by and drop off Christmas stuff? Because I figured it was like a gift. Maybe her mom or somebody dropped by and was like, oh, you know, I got you guys something. Or my mom, usually it's something my mom would do. So I was like, is this my mom drop by and do something? Why is this here? And so I texted Leah, and I'm like, Leah, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what's going on with the chocolate bars and the scratch tickets on my keyboard? Who stopped by? And Leah goes, oh, I got them for you because you were having a bad day, so I thought maybe it'd make you happy. And I was like, what the fuck? And bro, it was so weird, bro. I had to stay downstairs
Did you
because
win
I.
anything?
No, I didn't, but I did, dude. I actually started almost crying. Like it was fucking crazy. That's what kind of a bitch I am. Like I was almost. I was almost in tears over it because it was just crazy. Like she doesn't like. It was crazy that she did that. I was like, wow, what the fuck is going on? And so then that night, I woke up to Leah in these rainbow stockings, and she's like naked, like, and she's like, let's go. Like it was like, what the hell is going on? So maybe you're right, Dave. Maybe she's looking. Maybe the. But then again, if she was, I don't think she was looking for that though, because she told me to extinguish myself all over her body, which is not where you get pregnant.
That's true.
But I don't know what's going on. But I was like, man, am I being like courted by my own wife? What's going on here? So I don't know. There was waking.
Lesson to everyone is that you can get anything you want if you're a female and are wearing rainbow stockings. I don't know if a man goes around with his beer belly and rainbow stockings if he's going to be able to get anything. But
right? Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, you can't lose anything by trying, unless maybe getting arrested if you're out in public. But hey, worth a shot.
I can tell you, dude, I thought I was having a dream when I woke up to Leah, because Leah had turned on like
Dream Weaver.
I mean, listen, she wakes me up a lot. Like she does wake me up like a lot. That always happens. But like the little touch, I was like, what the fuck is happening? Like, I thought I was dreaming. I was like, this is some kind of dream. And you can see all the curves on a woman and like all these things, and I'm just like, anyway, I don't know what's going on, but I'm almost been concerned. Like, what's happening? Like, what's going on here? But I imagine that sort of going on right now for Barbara Walters in heaven, where everybody's just taking a shot at her ass. You know what I mean? With her little pelican ass. What is Scott doing? So Scott's now texting me again. Let's see what he has to say. No, I'm actually asking you.
Oh, Dream Weaver, come in with your rainbow socks tonight. Joe's gonna be like, show's over, Leah.
Oh man, Scott's in one of those moods. He's just typing and going crazy.
Those moods.
Conspiracy theory, man.
What are you talking about?
I gotta be honest, man. I haven't really talked to him in a long time, and this is like, it's like a day hasn't been missed.
Of course not, man. I'm obsessed with you. Can I be the little spoon, Joe? Can I be the little spoon?
You know he'd say that, dude. You know he'd say that.
Scott, you want to team up, bro?
No, I want you to double team me in the mouth that he has.
You continue to back down. He says I back down from you and Tony and everybody.
Right, yes. Right.
So you want to team up with me, Scott, against Dave and Tony? You want to do that?
I'm not into the gay stuff, but thanks.
Let me know, Scott, if you want to team up with me. All right? Maybe we'll team up. Scott, hit me up if you want to team up. If everybody stopped talking about Scott, we wouldn't even be talking about him right now. But everybody likes to keep him alive, and so
He does that to himself. I could fart. It sounds like Scott, and he'll think, "Oh, somebody talked about me." It's like, no, nobody cares. And you know what? How about this? The guy fucking did the shit with the episode 100 with the cake.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to what? Are you supposed to take all videos down that ever had him involved? Like, what kind of psychopath would think that? It's just like, yeah, the guy's part of the history now of Joe Cronin show. You're not allowed to mention him anymore. Nobody that's ever dealt with him can't mention him anymore. No, that's psychopathic fucking opinion. And the guy's a fucking psychopath.
I think people obsess over him, and I think he obsesses over everyone. I think everybody obsesses over everything. And I just sit here wanting to play the clips.
Look, the fact is that somebody could say something about you on some other show. What are you gonna do? Not care. Simple as that. Somebody could do the same about me. What am I do? Not care. It goes for everyone, but not for Scott. Because if you even think about Scott, he's gonna fucking comment about you. That's pathetic. That's obsessive. And Scott, you suck.
For editing it, Joe? Like, do you really remember the fucking edits in that fucking video? Do you really remember, Joe? Because it was fucking obvious. Most people knew it was edited before even seeing the original video. Then when I showed the original video, people were like, wow. And that's why I told you I was going to law enforcement, and then I did. And then it was taken down off your fucking site, right?
I took it down because I thought it was the right thing to do. It wasn't over being scared of anything, you know. I just thought, all right, you know, I'll take, you know, I took that video down because I thought it was the right thing to do. It's not because I was scared over anything. Because I mean, you know, this guy, you know, you'd already called the FBI before, you know, like you told them about like Joe Cronin, you know. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really worried about that. If I think it's the right thing to do, and you really come to me and you're really upset over something, and you say, you know, I think this is me, I'm in a bad light for this reason. I look at it, I go, okay, I can see how that's true. I'll take that down. It's not because I was scared.
I can confirm that Joe has done that in the past. There's the reason he doesn't bring up the one joke with me and with him and JB on the call when I have to be on monetized SITH, because I asked him not to.
Well, honestly, you know, Dan, I don't care. I'd still play it.
Yeah, but you played it a lot less.
Yeah. I try not to joke about that, though. I will say that. Like, you really got to come to me, though, and say, like, hey, please, like, you know. And then I'm like, oh, okay, it's, you know, I'm not going to bury some. I don't like burying people, you know, either. I don't like that. I don't like piling on people over and over, you know, whatever. You know, it is what it is. Listen, I've said it a million times. This guy's buried himself a million times over, and I think other people obsess over him as well and don't help it, but... And here I am talking to him. So
addressing what people say about you is not obsession.
No, I'm not saying you, Dave. I'm just saying everybody in general. You know, it's just one of the things. And I'm talking about him now, so it's not. You know, I mean, I've blocked him so many times. Like, and I've said, you know, so I'm breaking the goddamn. It's everybody. Everybody had these rules about you can't talk. You know, don't talk to him, don't talk about him, and in the end, no one gives a fuck whoever anybody talks to or what they do. So I talk to and I do what I want to do because nobody gives a fuck and it's all fake anyway. And it is. So I just enjoy myself. But he's really upset and I haven't heard from him in a long time. Good Lord, bro. This is like hundreds of messages.
Well, many people have him blocked because he will just inundate your fucking private messages with it's just the craziest fucking sayings. I can't even imagine the shit that he's saying about you, Joe, despite the fact that you're still, like, you could have blocked him, not even take his message, but you're actually listening. And you're telling us about this, and he's probably still shitting on you, which...
Well, you know, I listen, I am playing... I fully admit, like, I'm right now sort of just kind of like, I'm not upset right now. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm fence sitting on this because I don't know what to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's fine. I mean, I'm not taking any issue with that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just letting.
If he's obsessed, if he's like thinking that you're being biased here, then that I think would be a problem because really you're trying to stay out of it. Really.
Yeah, I am trying to stay out of it, and there's a lot of it's not just that because it's funny because he's saying, and a lot of people don't even know what we're talking about. Like most people listening don't know what we're talking about for the most part. But the bottom line is he's saying, you know, oh, you're afraid to attack, you know, Dave and all these other people and just do what's right. You know, they've done all this stuff, and how come you don't call this stuff out and stuff like that? But at the same time, I'm sure Dave and people are thinking, you know, why don't you just, you know, block him and then go at him, you know? So it's like, and everybody wants me to, you know, jump on one of these sides, and I don't care right now. I just don't care. I know what bad things are.
Official offense sitter.
What is that thing you say with
Extreme Shaft, one of your greatest fans there in the chat. He says, "Bring Scott on."
I would. I offered Scott to be on to address this, but he says he's at work. He's abducting people.
There's your answer, Extreme Shaft. So shut your mouth from now on. At least Joe gave the opportunity. So
I'm giving him I swear to God, like I give him the opportunity. Call up and let's just Let's settle this right now. Let's hear some of it.
I mean, don't they?
Like seriously though, Joe, like fuck man, like I'm the one who told Plug, New Age Plug and all them guys that you have nothing to do with fuck all, cause somebody got him going after you, and it ain't me. You can say all this shit about Billy the Fridge back in the day all you want there, Joe, but the Billy the Fridge situation was during the time that you were being a cunt to me, and the only fucking thing I did was, hey Billy the Fridge, you should get royalties from Joe Cronin because he's using your image on a donation.
I mean, the only thing you did was that, but I mean, that's a pretty big thing. You literally were telling a guy to financially go after me. Like, I mean, like it's a pretty.
That sounds very nice.
It's a pretty big thing.
That's a nice thing to ask for.
Can you imagine, like, I'm just saying, and listen, Scott, it's not that big of a deal, really. I do agree. It's not that big a deal, but it is a little weird. You went to the guy to tell him, like, Joe's using your image, you should do something about that. And, like, so you went to the guy to try to get him to do something, just like somebody went to New Age and said something to him. It's the same thing. It's actually kind of like the same thing almost. But you're right. I don't think it's that big a deal, but I don't know, bro. To underplay it that much, I don't know. It
was during the time that you were being a cunt to me, and the only fucking thing I did was, hey, Billy the Fridge, you should get royalties from Joe Cronin because he's using your image on a donation. That is fucking nothing, Joe. That is bullshit to even bring that up.
No, it's not bullshit to bring it up, but I do know what you're saying. And Billy's my friend, so he just laughed and was like, I like that you're using it. And I said, you have a problem with it? And he's like, no. So, but good thing.
And Ken jumps in on it like, oh yeah, bro, he goes to Shoe Nice and fucking tries to get me in a fight with him when Shoe Nice got in a fight with Ken over Ken's fucking own doing, bro. But everybody scapegoats Scott. So Scott's always trying to penetrate people. No.
That's it.
Oh my God, bro!
Play it again.
Pass out.
Someone fucking clip that.
I told you this was good.
Bullshit to even bring that up. Then Ken jumps in on it like, oh yeah, bro, he goes to Shoe Nice and fucking tries to get me in a fight with him when Shoe Nice got in a fight with Ken over Ken's fucking own doing, bro. But everybody scapegoats Scott. So Scott's always trying to penetrate people. No one can take accountability. It's all Scott's fault. Just like I chased off. Everybody scapegoats Scott. So Scott's always trying to penetrate people.
I knew this was going to be good.
Is. Special little one, man.
Scott's always trying to penetrate.
Oh my God, bro!
How many more messages are you gonna get for this one, there, Joe?
It's gonna be 500 more messages.
Scott's always trying to penetrate people.
I want to get
Put that with a stopper clip.
Oh my God, dude! Take that when he goes children after this and just clip that into it. Like, oh, children. Oh my God!
Love this motherfucker.
Oh man, I invited him on.
Scott's always trying to penetrate people.
Are those little sounds we're hearing? Is him messaging?
Yeah, that's him messaging
me. Wait, if he's at work.
Yeah, exactly. If he's at work.
Well, he's probably working on something in a
neglecting somebody, running over some sort of migrant.
He probably driving a truck or something like that, and he's working, listening to the show. I get he can't call because of that. I understand that. Let's see what he says now. I can't. I'm at work. The internet is slow as fuck. Lucky I can send a message. When Tony stalked me over, I don't know what anybody does to you, bro. I had your back. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate the times you have my back, bro. I do. I appreciate Dave Rose has had my back. At times other people have had my back, and at times you have had my back, but at times, we all haven't had each other's backs. Or people have been critical of me in unfair ways, and I've been critical of other people in unfair ways, So, I don't know. I can admit that. I appreciate when people stick up for me, but, and I'm not going to just turn on you because you disagree with me, but at the same time, there's been some crazy bullshit said, too, that, but I don't think there's this is not a big deal,
Scott's always trying to penetrate people.
Let's see how many clips we get out of all these messages.
All your donators away, right, Joe? Even though Himmelfarb had to put out a tweet saying Scott was a very small part of it, and then next thing you know, he's over supporting Ken. So it was nothing to do with Scott. It was something to do with you. Had nothing to fucking do with Scott. If it was something to do with Scott, then why the fuck is he over there supporting Ken?
I will admit that he's somewhat right. People told me that Scott got Himmelgod to leave the show, but then Himmelgod tweeted out that it wasn't just Scott really, and apparently it was something else, and I don't really know what that something was.
Yeah,
So
but Scott has done that to many people. Some people have straight up told me they left because of Scott.
Right,
and
right,
they've
right.
told you the same thing. He's
Yeah.
been responsible for a lot of people straight up saying, I can't deal with this shit. And
but
they
I
leave.
but I've also seen it where people have been harassed, and then basically other people have stepped in and said, you know, you got to leave that, or this guy won't stop, or something like that, and then they decide. So it's been a lot of weird stuff going on with a lot of people, and I don't just blame him, but he does snivel. I'm not sure if he even realizes that he snivels his or fucking wiggles his way into lots of people's shit. It's almost like he's got to be known by everyone. Like if Johnny the Big Shot starts donating tomorrow,
For affirmation.
yeah, like he'd reach out to like somebody if they were a big donator to be like, whatever. And then if they didn't, I don't know, like I can't explain it, but like, he didn't, you did chase people away, bro. I mean, whether you meant to or not, or it was accidental or whatever. But I will say that the Himmel thing, yeah, Himmelgod basically said that 1/4 of the reason he left was you. And it was, the rest of it was other things. I don't know what those are exactly because he never told me. I just know he went to New York for a weekend, and then Monday morning he was gone from everything. I don't know what happened. And I wasn't there to hear what he said as to why he was leaving. But he did leave, everywhere from what I can understand. But he's still on my Xbox, but he doesn't say anything. I've said things on Facebook to him, so he doesn't say anything. But we're still on Facebook. I don't really know. I don't know what's. I couldn't tell you. You'd have to ask him. But I don't blame you fully for that. So I do agree. It's not your fault.
You didn't leave the community, and you saw that, Joe. You fucking saw that, bro. So, like, when people don't speak up and speak out, like, everybody wants to do the right thing, you say...
Like, what I'm trying to do right now is listen to these messages and set the record straight for him. You know what I mean? I'm trying to do Scott, you a favor and try to acknowledge some of these things you're saying in a message, because I understand you don't have a voice. I'll say them on the air. I mean, but we could also go, and I know that we could go into the bad things that you've done, and we could go into the things that we could prove that, you've done and things like that. But I know that's already been done for hours and hours and hours daily for years, so I don't need to necessarily do that. So I'd love to hear things that you disagree with that we could talk about.
Say you want to do the right thing, you don't want to fight with anybody. Well, fucking speak the truth on that, dude. What donators did I chase away? Junebug's a pathological fucking liar. He's apologized to me 3 times over, him and Bullfrog. Junebug fucking trolls himself, gets fucking drunk out of his mind. Like, that dude's a fucking idiot, dude. They're being trolled by the same fucking people who trolled me and my family, and they still can't get it through their fucking thick skulls. Who put Jeremiah Goodson out there on Facebook? Motherfucking Dave Rose. And do you agree with Dave Rose putting my nieces out there and drone strike above?
That was actually DWELSH.
On Facebook?
Yeah.
DWELSH put out Bullfrog's name on Facebook?
He doxed the guy, and you're
yeah, but I mean, he's talking about on Facebook. Did you put something out on him on Facebook?
No. I did not post anything on Facebook. I showed it on a video, I didn't put it on Twitter, but I showed it all these different accounts. But this was after the fact that basically he identified himself, and then DWELSH basically said, "Okay, this is where the guy is."
Okay, so you just you didn't help the situation, but DWELSH has done.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't help the situation, but I certainly didn't start it. So I'll be honest.
And he showed his own shit. I don't like what you did.
It was kind of. We all actually told him that night, "Don't do that," and he did it anyway.
Listen, everybody knows I don't like what Dave did either. I've said this. Dave is. I don't
exactly. And anyone that says that Joe or anybody else didn't call me out publicly or privately is a moron, because Joe's doing that right now, and he's done that in the past.
Right. And will call me out for my stuff, and it's not a big deal. But you know, you're not the only one, Scott. You know, no one's saying, or at least I'm not saying, that you're the only person, you know, that has done this stuff. There's been a circle of people doing this stuff. The worst thing that I did was, unfortunately, it happened on my show, that what DWELSH did. You know, I, in a way, facilitated it, but I didn't know he was going to do that. He did that out of nowhere, and I think the only thing that I was guilty of is maybe taking it too easy on the guy, but I mean, he was fully supporting the show. I did what I thought I could. He apologized to me behind the scenes and everybody else, and I don't know. You know, what else can I do at that point? But I definitely hate that shit. I don't agree with it, and I just, it's ridiculously horrific and stupid to do any of this stuff. And I don't understand it. And in the end, everyone ends up being friends with everybody anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It's like, what, I don't know what's wrong with people, but either way, that's why I just, whatever. You know, let's play
Do a little
donation.
basketball dance off the concrete.
General Santos.
I mean, I'm just so sick of you little meth head devil worshippers. I'll be honest, I'd like to take a big bite out of your face.
Exactly, Ghost.
I have a conspiracy theory. Luke Harper death was a work. He is alive.
Oh.
He is Uncle Howdy. You know who is dead? AJ Adams.
Oh.
That spooky kooky vinegar.
Oh, my
Salute
God.
my Emperor Devious Dave Rose. Joe Cronin came as to Popo.
Imagine if Harper came out and said that. You know, I agree with you, Ghost from the Coast. You're 100% right, because you know what? The other day, I was on a show, I think it might have been in Dave Rose's chat, and Junebug said he left because of Scott. And but if everybody remembers, the real reason he left is because somebody trolled me about Gina, and I flipped out on them, and then basically they turned me against him because apparently they were dating, but I didn't know that.
Scott
So-
was also involved in that, so.
So you can actually go watch that video if you want, and that's the real reason he left. But now he claims the reason he left was because of Junebug, and he said he's back, although I don't see him back. But you know, so I don't think anybody's real. I'll just say that, and I'm not afraid to say that. I don't give a fuck. I don't understand how grown-ass men be scared away from your channel. Yeah, because it's not real, like you said. It's bullshit. They're grown men. Oh, I'm scared away. Yeah, no, I don't 100% agree. Although there is some levels of stuff that did. I mean, listen, JB left the shows because of being worried about stuff, and so did lots of people. So I would also, you could make that argument that they really were scared away, you know, because people were doing crazy shit that, you know what I'm saying, that people decided to walk away. So I'm just saying that does happen. You know, I can't, you know, say that hasn't happened, Ghost. But yeah, it is weird. It is very strange. Thank you for the donations. There's more of them coming in. Let's listen to them, I suppose.
You raised a piece of shit!
Wish Wade Barrett would have jumped in ring tonight, attack Cena, and scream, "You killed the Nexus, cocksucker." Want a quick way to get wasted? Do a shot every time Dave Rose pauses mid-sentence and says, Don West sold me some baseball cards on Shopping Channel once.
Really? Yeah, he's definitely a shopping channel type of guy. Dan Kennedy's autism. Thank you for the donation. Also, shots at... Oh my God! The ghost from the coast!
Somewhere just beyond my reach, there's someone reaching back for me, racing on the thunder and rising with the heat. It's gonna take a Superman to sweep me off my feet.
Dave Rose is God.
I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the end of the night. And he's gotta be strong and he's gotta be fast. He's gotta be fresh from the fight. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the morning light. And he's
Praying for you,
Oscar. He's gotta be soon. He's gotta be larger than life. Larger than life. A hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the end of the night.
I got videos that...
What's up, guys?
Whoa!
Let's get Scott the Sizzo on the show.
I know, man. That's what I'm saying. He's at work, though, he says. I would love to put him on here with Dave and have a face-off. You know, it'd be interesting. The Ghost from the Coast dropping $40. Appreciate it. You all right, Dan? You have a heart attack there? Bro, the bottom line is I'm afraid of nobody because the videos I have on people that are ready to go, bro. So anytime, you know what I mean? Like anytime like it all ended for me or something really bad went down, I'm telling you, I got everybody ready to go. I'm not like, I got it lined up, bro. I got it lined up. It's not even, you wouldn't even believe it, bro. Like the people and what they've said about my kids, family, wife, everything, bro. When I didn't need to work 3 different jobs, I put these videos together. You would blow your brains out.
Ronda Rousey easy.
I'd kill Ronda Rousey, says Randy Viper. Jesus Christ.
I mean, Charlotte Flair killed her pretty quickly.
Charlotte Flair killed her tits, too. Randy Viper, thank you, man. The Ghost from the Coast with a big drop. Where is the Ghost from the... Was that Randy Viper? Oh, that was Randy Viper. Why did his came in after? That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, whatever. But yeah, bro, I'm ready to go. So yeah, I'm not afraid of anybody. So you can tell me, piece of shit. Tell me I'm afraid of people.
True
no.
story. To stop myself from orgasm too early during sex, I would imagine a Joy Behar, Rosie O'Donnell, and Barbara Clampfest. Ironic that besides Bukkake, Barbara Walters was known for Show 2020, which aired on Fridays, same day of week she croaked.
Yeah, it's true. 2020. I remember watching it with Barbara Walters. I remember. That was before I found out she was an incel.
Super chat party.
Cody Seth Bray. Push, Barry, Lego.
Cody Seth Bray. I'm pushing Cody. I'm going to bury Bray, yeah, and I'm going to let... I know I'm going to bury Seth.
Why are you going to bury Seth?
I think I'm going to let Bray go, because just fuck it. I would keep Seth and Cody. At this point, who's the most valuable person there? What does Bray do?
You fucking mark!
Yo. Ricky, thank you for subscribing to the channel. What's up, man? Tonight we are getting sexy. Plus, Devious Dave Rose is here. We got Scott going psycho on my messages.
Shit bum.
I don't know why.
The only celebrities that kicked the bucket in the last few years was Jason David Frank and Betty White.
Damn, Steve Nigglechunks. I have to be careful with that name. Holy fucking Christ. Holy shit.
Yeah, but he died this year. Not Betty White, I don't think. Did she
was it last year? It might have been in January. It might have been this year. Didn't somebody else die in January that was like, who died in January? Oh, maybe it was her. Steve Nigglechunks.
Scott's always trying to penetrate people. Scott's always trying to penetrate people.
There's more to these clips we're going to go back to in a minute. They're just delicious.
I'm sure he's freaking out, man. I'm freaking
The only
out,
celebrities that
man.
kicked the bucket in the last few years and bothered me was Jason David Frank, Power Ranger, and Betty White.
Oh. The only celebrities that kicked the bucket in the last few years bothered me was Jason. Okay, so this is a repeat dono. Did you donate twice? Chunks? Yeah, you did, man. Thank you for the $5. Becoming a $5 ship bum, Mr. Nigglechunks.
Ranger still deserves more credit than Betty White. Go fuck herself.
That's right. A lot of the Power Rangers are dead now.
Yeah, the yellow one died first, right?
In a car, well, she must have caused a car accident, right?
Actually, and then there was the one that was convicted of murder, and then like there's one I think that OD'd.
Bob
like,
Saget. Jay is savage. January was Bob Saget. That's what it is. Thank you. Sorry, I just remembered. Oh no, I didn't. Jay is savage reminded me.
All these celebrity deaths just flow by. For me.
Oh yeah, Coolio. That's right. We lost Coolio too. That was big.
Scott's always trying to penetrate people.
All right, let's go back to these.
You know you are.
Let's go back to Scott's rant.
Their fucking heads, Joe. Like, what the fuck is wrong with everybody? To not see that the fucking evil are people like Tony, Dave, Ken. Like, I know you know better, Joe, and you're trying to get along with everybody because you're scared of what they might do to you. You know what the fuck they've done to me.
What is anybody gonna do to me? Leave for like talking about one of those
Sail
people?
away again, Joe. That I'm gonna be so bad to you. I'm gonna sail away again, and it's gonna hurt you so.
One
bad.
of those people hasn't been on the show in 3 years. Like, what is fucking? I'm like, oh no, like they might leave longer. I don't know, bro. They might leave longer.
They fuck.
I guess they could copy another idea, but I mean, I don't know.
Oh, they're gonna
message my
hurt me
niece,
by
they
not
frame
being
me on
around
Facebook.
anymore.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Someone always shows up though. Someone leaves, someone else shows up. You know, look what happened. Dave's right. Everybody left. Dave's back. Dave knows what he's doing. Dave knows what he's doing. He waited for this, which he might. That could be it. But I mean,
Yeah, because
You know?
I'm gaining so much clout with my unmonetized channel. Meanwhile, I get to hang with you and Jesse. Although I don't know where the fuck
Where
is
did,
Jesse? Where is this? Like, is he in some sort of like sub basement of his house? Like,
yeah,
what is that? Like, what am I looking at here?
the bodies.
I think you might look.
It looks like a generator room, like
What?
like some World War II, like sort of refuge.
Yeah, I'm concerned. This is some Dr. Satan type of shit in this room.
No. Where you kill the animals.
Imagine if you just seen him dragging his mother in there by the throat out of nowhere, and then hooking her face up to like the whatever that boiler is. Good Lord, look at that. Scott Hall, did he die this year?
Secret room that he has in his house, because I've never seen this room in my life.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of his house. I've never seen this room. This is weird.
So this is the slave room, the slave chamber.
This is where he puts puppies to sleep.
I
Come
don't
here,
think
dog.
he would do that. Just women.
He does it with
Just women.
he does it with
Just
a pillow.
the vagrant women that he picks up at the bus stop. He's like, "I'll give you a ride." Takes
Oh,
them
yeah.
to his place, and
And puts a pillow over their head.
I sacrifice you to Mercury in retrograde.
He fucking poisons them with mercury.
Scott's always trying to penetrate people. This book, the fucking amount of shit Tiffany and all these sick fucks, Rocca, all surrounding Ken. Like, dude, you went through all this, and now you're just trying to get out of it.
There's a lot of sick people out there. I mean, but I don't know why I need to bring it up
You're
now.
definitely trying to get out of it, Joe, by playing this video right now, this clip.
What do you mean?
No, it's just in like if you were trying to get out of it, you wouldn't play it.
Oh
but
yeah,
no,
yeah, I would.
he's
I'd,
claiming
I'd,
that you're trying to get out of it.
I'd try to ignore all this.
Away from these people, but you kind of fucking tossed me under the bus. I appreciate some of the words that you said, but like to fucking even give Tony an inch, dude, and say, oh yeah, it was fucking.
Well, speaking of giving someone an inch,
Scott's always trying to penetrate people. Fucking, it was a bit weird, you know. He was on there trying to do the right thing. I had a whole show dedicated to busting predators.
I know. That's why I said you were on there trying to do the right thing, but it can't. But some of it was still inappropriate for kids, even though you were trying to do the right thing.
Vigilante, man. I'm a vigilante.
Right. Like, I don't know. I gave you my honest opinion. It's just an opinion. You know, I think that you know, if you don't like it, I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm not sitting here trying to paint you as a pedophile. You know, I'm sitting here giving you my honest opinion that I think that you were trying to do the right thing, but you still stepped over the line of being a little inappropriate. You know, that's what I said. So that's just my honest opinion as whatever. Like, and if you don't like that, okay. But I mean, I'd be more worried about the people calling you a pedophile than me. But fine, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, I don't think you are, but I think you stepped. You know, there was a line there. And I know that now, you know, you've been saying, oh, you know, you and Jake DeMarco and Drew, you know, you were weird in front of your kids or something like that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, he's bringing up other things, and like I get what you're saying, but like
The nicest person on this fucking planet that I've ever fucking met.
well, we made some jokes when we were on a stream together once, and so he's talking about that. But it's like, come on, bro, like it's not the same thing. What he's talking about. First of all, those are our kids. Second of all, the jokes, they don't even understand what we were saying. You know what I mean? We're not on Omegle randomly being like, hey, I jerked off when I was 4, you know. So it's a different thing, but I'm not crucifying you over it either. You know, I'm just saying, you know, I think that some of the stuff you did for sure was over the line a little bit, but I know you were trying to do the right thing, you say. Now, at the very least, somebody could make a case that you are exploiting kids by being like, I'm doing this whole catch a predator type of thing on here. And you knew you were going to run into kids to tell them stuff, and then you were doing that streaming. So somebody could say that. I'm not saying that, and I'm not saying that you're a pedophile. I'm saying that I think some of the stuff was like unnecessary and weird, but I understand that you're trying to do something good, maybe, and that's my take on it. I understand. Like, so, but why would you get mad at me?
Cover your actions.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. And we'd have to really analyze the video now because now I don't remember it as well. But, you know, I just don't. Why are you getting mad at me? I mean, I'm pretty tame on you about it. You know, I
You have Dave Rose on your call, man. How dare you?
and I offered to put him on the call, but, you know, he's at work, whatever.
But I'm at work, man. I need an excuse not to be on with Dave.
God's always trying to penetrate people. I was jerking off on their Joe. Like the whole show was called.
Oh my God, I gotta clip that too. I was
Still
jerking.
sending them?
He's dude. This is message 1 of 32. I've got a lot of these.
I had a whole show dedicated to busting predators that was jerking off on their Joe. Like the whole show was called Under the Blankets, dude.
Dude, you remember that Under the Blankets, and he was like under white sheets? It was really, that was pretty funny.
Oh, wow.
Under the blankets, and he's coming out of the blankets.
I got a question. Do you think if we went through all of Joe's footage, we could slowly piece together the layout for Jesse's house?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But I'd rather take the crippled's word for it.
Then the other one was the Dickhead Show, and the
Dickhead Show.
Oh my God, dude, I almost just died there. Then the other one was the Dickhead Show. Oh my God, dude, the Dickhead Show, dude. I'm seeing stars right now. I just coughed so hard, I'm seeing stars. Like, there are twinkles everywhere right now from that cough that I just made. Which I don't know if that's a good thing.
show was called Under the Blankets, dude.
Jesse's still checking on his slaves. Sorry, Joe.
Then the other one was the Dickhead Show, and the only there was no kids where I had a dickhead hat on. The youngest dude was like 20, man. When I said team dicks or team vaginas, there's way too many dicks on air. Like that shit, bro. Like it's fucking absolute bullshit because I don't have the videos anymore because the motherfucker struck alternate reality, and that's where I had 3 hours of evidence on. Every fucking single stream.
I got them all.
He saved other things on his phone and such.
I got everything. You want them?
Oh, yeah.
I've ever done an Omegle, and then I had that edited one with the 14-year-old boy and the 9-year-old sister.
No.
Or 8, or however old she was. And I had the edited version, and I had the full fucking version, and I reviewed it, and nobody could stand that I fucking busted all the liars on it, and alternate reality gets taken down. Like, that is the fucking 100% truth. I don't know where the fuck everybody's memories are on this, man. It's fucking pissing me the fuck off.
We're getting emotional, Scanty? Getting a little emotional at the truth. Emotional damage.
I don't disagree with him there. I mean, I don't think he said anything wrong.
He's wrong.
What did he lie about?
Where can you say that he's even telling the truth, man?
No, I mean, like, I don't think he said anything wrong
Everyone's
there.
against him and this, and it's just like it's all garbage. It's the same bullshit we've been hearing for years. I know you're trying to play fucking devil's advocate here, but come on, man.
Yeah, I know. I don't think that. I just don't see what's the big issue. Like, I mean, like, what's his big issue is what I mean. Like, so what? Some people didn't like that you did the Omegle thing. They criticized what you did. The kids are in there. I mean, oh well, you know.
Right.
Are you arrested? You know, are you going to jail? No. What's the big deal?
Luckily,
you know?
I got away, man.
Right. Like, I don't know. I don't think it's a big deal whether people.
Yeah, but he's coming to you and whining and bitching and stuff. It's like, why is he coming to you? Why is he yelling at you? Why is he like listen to the aggravation in his voice on these clips, and he's like directing it at you. It's just like it's not like, oh, fuck these guys on your show. Like, Joe, you need to understand. No, it's just like,
Joe, I can't stand this. How could you be doing this?
like he's directing at you, Joe.
Well, I guess so. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's because I I think it's because he wants me to be the saving grace. Like, he needs a friend because everybody else is against him. So he's like, maybe I can get
friend in me.
Yeah, like maybe I can get Joe to, and he knows that other people don't like me, so he's like, well, maybe I can get Joe to, be on my side. When I'm not, I'm on my side at this point in life. I don't give a fuck because
Exactly. Let them fight, as Joe says.
Yes, I don't have a problem. Everybody wants to fight, and I don't know the truth of everything either. So I just say,
Just here for the ride. Entertain him.
I'm trying to play a clip now too, and it won't play. But oh god,
Entertain Joe.
Let me see if I can get it to play if I do this. Hold on a second.
The Duke. Joe.
Big.
Okay, can you show me a picture? Do you have a picture of it?
I could. You want to? Well, hold on a minute. Let me understand. Are you asking me to show you my Sasquatch?
If you don't have,
Unbelievable!
Have
you sick pervert! Get away! That guy just asked me to see my Sasquatch.
This is him on Omegle, by the way.
You don't want to see this hairy asshole.
What the fuck is Omega?
This is him on Omegle.
This guy here might look like he wants to see a hairy asshole, though. Look. I'm a pure retard. Live on chatroulette.omegle.com.
He's a predator, people.
One person. Can I get one guy that's not masturbating right now on cam? Please. One motherfucker who's not masturbating on camera. Can we get that? Can we get that, please? Please. Let's. Hello there. Welcome to omegle.com. Under the blankets. My name's DJ Scotty MC. How are you boys doing?
I think you should kill yourself.
I already did yesterday. And now I'm back from the dead. Wow. That guy, him and his friend were sitting there. Definitely bisexual males. Them two guys are definitely bisexual males. And looking for other dick online. Should I kill myself? Is that what I should do? Should I really just kill myself on Omegle? I'm fucking Hello there. Oh, well, your mother's a slut. Hello. You're bringing me down, Omegle. You're really letting me down there. Buddy, what are you doing, man? What the fuck is wrong with this world?
This is him on Omegle. I don't know what's on this clip, by the way. I don't
Why
know
don't you
what's
fix
going
your
on.
audio, you fucking retard? Oh my God, is that Keith Reberber? Hello, Keith. No, unbelievable, man. You guys are really letting me down on Omegle tonight, bro. I gotta say, really.
This is 4 years ago, by the way.
Put that away, man. Come on, fucking weirdo. Dude, what are you doing? What are you doing right now? Stop that, man. Stop. Hey, I'm not gay, man. Stop it. You put that away, bro. You're live on YouTube right now. I work with Chris Hansen on NBC Dateline. You're getting arrested for pedophilia.
Oh, is that it? Is that the end of the clip? I guess that was the end of the clip. It was only a short clip, but well, there's a little bit of a taste of Omegle under the blankets. What do you think? You like it?
What the?
What, Dan? You just Oh, your shit's fucked, Dan.
I'll answer for you. I think that he should be living with Keith.
Like in a special place?
In a very special place.
I think a lot of people could be living with Keith. Quite honestly.
I asked what Omega was.
Big.
Okay, can you show me a picture? Do you have a?
Guess he's coming back.
I was sitting down, touching myself.
Oh my God! What you listen? It made people laugh. I get, that's the good part.
You say if that was your kids and everything, you'd beat the shit out of me because I simply told a 14-year-old teenager dude that there's guys in there jerking off and he shouldn't have his 8-year-old sister in the room there. I was like, you know what the fuck this website is, and what there's perverts on here jerking off. And then I said, yeah, I lost my virginity at 14 and blah blah blah. And then he got in a fight with me because he had a fucking attitude.
Yeah, see, that's the part where I told him, like, yeah, dude, I don't think you needed to, I understand 14-year-olds and what they're like, but you didn't need to sit there telling some 14-year-old when you lost your virginity and
Your
stuff.
sister that was in the room, which he knew, but he'll claim that she wasn't. Also, do you have that clip where he says he'll do something to your daughter when she turns 18?
somewhere I have that, but not on access right now.
Just for those that are listening, yes, he did exactly say that.
He did say it.
That's a nice thing, right?
He did say it. It was weird. In fact, that was bad. Like that, I didn't. That was a fucked up thing. When I heard that was the first time he said something where I was like, bro, that's like I will fucking hurt you over that. Like that's something that, like, it took me. He claimed he didn't remember saying it. I know he said it.
Ooh, how convenient.
I remember him saying it, and I know I have a clip of it somewhere.
witnessed that.
I haven't, but I'll tell you what, though, I haven't been able to produce the clip in a while. I haven't been able to find it, but
Yeah, but
I
you
know
got
he
it.
said it. I know he said it, though.
And
You know what I mean?
many
That's
other
all I
people
care
do.
is I know you said it. But and that was one of those things like, you want to fuck with my life? I'll wait till she's
Wait,
18.
to mention your daughter, even if he's having a disagreement with you, what does your daughter have anything to do with it? And for him to even mention that, it's disgusting. It shows actually again the consistency of what you've just been talking
Well,
about.
he
is
said that I do things in front of her that are inappropriate, like throw a doll down the stairs or something like that.
You're her father, and she understands the difference when you tell her, "Okay, we're playing around here. We're doing this." Who is he to fucking dictate to you?
Well, I had a lot
To
of
even say,
people.
oh, well, if you do this, who the fuck?
Well, I've had a lot of people say, like, oh, what about what you did to your kids? I'm like, what do you mean? Because I dropped a doll down and made a joke? Like, somebody fell, and then she's like, oh, and then she went, oh, haha, it's a doll. It's a joke.
Yeah, but there's been other times where, like, for example, she comes in and she's hanging on you and you make a joke and, like, you guys are playing around and stuff. But, like, you then also explain, okay, well, this is a joke and whatever. But, like, okay, we're playing around here.
Well, I don't even know what that would be, though, that would be that bad. I don't think I've ever said anything that bad. Like on
No,
the
you
air.
haven't. But what I'm saying is, it's like, she might say something like, "Oh, we gotta kill them," and you're like, we don't say that. And she's like, "Oh, you're right." We don't.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. But yeah, so anyway, but I don't know, I think, he was obviously saying some crazy shit as a joke. I mean, I've said things where like, oh, I'd run your family over with a chainsaw machine or
Your
whatever.
guy's record of being way too familiar with somebody's family and then saying that he would want to, do what he said. I mean, especially again, like if he's your friend, if he thinks he's your friend, why would he even say that sort of shit in the first place?
Well, I mean, God, we've been fighting since 2000.
Yeah, but to go over the kids though, that's the big thing,
No, that's a weird thing. No, that was the worst thing I ever heard. I went, that is a fucked up thing, dude, that I'll never be fully friends with anybody. That's why, like, I just won't be friends with anybody. Because people don't care. Like, people don't care. People endanger me. I know that. You know what I mean? I know that about almost everybody. So I don't really care about anything or anyone, and I'm not surprised he did this. I'm not surprised
I'm
about.
willing to fucking fight for you. You know that. I've fought for you.
I got your back, Joe.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Can you dox anybody?
What are you gonna lift somebody? No, I'm just kidding. All right.
I'll lift you to death.
I love Dan Kenny.
No,
Dan Kenny
but
would be a good bodyguard.
Like you said, Joe, if we were ever at a bar and a fight broke out, I would do my best to protect you.
Oh, I love you. What a sweetheart. Dan Kennedy would be my first bouncer. Imagine that. I picture like the fight going whatever, and then Dan's the one who just like clobbers someone in the head with a bottle.
Dude. And then I was cussing back at him, saying, where the fuck's your parents and all this shit? Like, seriously. So I was trying to do the right thing, but you say I took it too far and went into detail? Now they're all going to fucking run with it that I was talking about sex to kids, right? But the 9-year-old, I told him she shouldn't even be in the fucking room. And he's 14, and you remember being 14, right, Joe? I was watching Tom Green at 14. When I coached fucking kids in ball and hockey, you think we don't cuss?
Yeah, but you know what I don't remember?
Hold on. Did he just say ball and hockey and kids in the same conversation? I mean,
Talking about sex to kids, right? But the 9-year-old, I told him she shouldn't even be in the fucking room. And he's 14, and you remember being 14, right, Joe? I was watching Tom Green at 14.
If I was 14 and some older guy came into Omegle and told me about when he jerked off and stuff, I would probably
Disconnect?
I would probably say we got a pedo in here. That's probably what I would have done. But okay.
When I coached fucking kids in ball and hockey, you think we don't cuss?
Oh, coached. I thought I heard
yeah.
groomed.
Oh, coach kids in ball and
sounded
hockey.
They're fucking being taught sex ed in grade 8 back then when we were kids.
By a professional.
Nowadays, they got drag queens in the fucking goddamn schools, Joe. Drag fucking queens. Tell them fucking preschoolers to go home and draw their genitalia. So let's not even fucking forget about that, right?
Well, that
What does that have to do with anything?
that's a whataboutism type of thing because we don't agree with that either. But I mean, that's not. You know, we talk about not agreeing with that. They're grooming kids. We say they're grooming kids. Oh man, I love Tom Green though. I do miss him. Yeah, I miss that old show
on public access. That actually, like, before he moved on to cable and stuff, like, it was incredible the shit he was able to pull off on public access.
Yeah, the public access show beforehand, and then the early MTV and all the MTV stuff, and then you know, I enjoyed his late night show too for a bit because he was so retarded.
His podcast was quite good.
And, you know, we're still trying to get the clip of me with Tom Green, and I am going to find that. That was great. I
remember that, actually.
I have it on my Mac hard drive. And, yeah, that was the one where I was going to be his co-host, and then Leah put the end to that. Because we were in a tiny apartment, and I was yelling, and she was like, you, shut the fuck up. And that was when he was using TomGreen.com, I think it was.
How worse it is now. But yet, oh yeah, I'm a weirdo for telling a kid that's 14, you can't even call him a kid. He's a fucking young teenager boy. At 14, telling them the obvious of what the fuck is on there. Predators, jerking off. Oh yeah, that's really me talking about sex. When I say, yeah man, I was your age, I lost my virginity at 14. Right? But everyone wants to paint that like a weirdo thing, right?
It is.
Like, it's fucking disgusting, man. Because I'm the polar fucking opposite. Dated more girls than any fucking faggot in that community, including in the closet, faggot homosexual Dave Rose, who's a fucking 42-year-old unemployed loser that docs
Jesus.
is everybody, and really him and Wire brought this shit into the community.
It was me and Wire.
Like, holy fucking Christ almighty, bro. Seriously.
Wow.
Somebody's a little angry.
Well, these are never ending.
Wait, no, Dave was gay.
I think he says.
No, that's what he wishes. He's projecting. He really wishes. He's like,
oh, I wish I could be a little spoon to Dave Rose. Dave Rose, please embrace me. I love you.
That's what he's thinking. He's very, very confused.
I imagine him in a baby outfit and you spoon feeding him cum. I don't know why. Am I gay?
Oh, I don't need that image, Joe.
You know, Doc, I don't know. I don't know. Should I save all these? I mean, this could take hours. Like,
save them.
You know what you need to do, Joe? You need to take time and play them all in one video.
No, but we don't necessarily play them all tonight because it sounds to me like it's already a task for Joe to even go through them. But like, yeah, you might as well save them because now you're gonna have like extra clips to play, things
content
to
monetize this.
There you go.
I don't know, man. What?
The fact that it's even brought up when you got fucking Dave Rose, who can't be a camp counselor anymore, Joe. Wonder why that is. Who was raped by his uncle? Who's never with a woman? Who I got clips of when you're at.
3 false facts. 3 false facts. That's hilarious. First of all, where's he even getting this stuff from? He's just probably again deflecting and probably projecting. He probably got raped by somebody in his life.
Yeah, or rapes.
Remember his sister told me and Tiffany in a private conversation that he and his friends would try to watch her shower when they were younger.
What the fuck?
What?
Yeah. Yeah, basically after school, she'd be taking a shower and him and his friends would try to spy on her while she was doing so in the house.
Did anyone come? I'm sorry.
Asking, do you fucking ever think you want to go out and get your dick sucked? And he says no.
He wants to be in fucking obsessing with other men and talking about gay stuff all the time, 24/7 on YouTube. Don't you think it might be Dave that actually is a fucking pedo or a creep or gay or something? Him and Tony are both unemployed and sit at home all day 24/7 on fucking YouTube, Joe. Like, what the fuck is this? Fucking insane, bro.
I do agree they're weird, but that doesn't mean any of that.
These people are fucking clearly medically, like fucking clinically insane.
Medically.
It's not even a joke. Fucking obsessed stalkers, dude.
I'm obsessed.
Like, when did we ever see Dave with a girl other than Nikki T? Seriously.
Hold on. But what? Do I have to start showing photos and prove this shit? Like, douchebag. Like, who are you to fucking even waste my time on?
This is like when people say that a lot of people would do streams on me and say I don't go anywhere, and Joe just sits in his house all day. Meanwhile, I would put out maybe a 30-minute video, and I would stream for a couple hours at night, and they'd be like, he doesn't go anywhere. It's like, how do you know that? You didn't follow me around all day.
Yep.
Why would I tell you everywhere I went? Like, it doesn't make any sense. But listen, he is in a manic mode, I can see.
And it's hilarious. But again, who are we to even prove this? Because he's done the same thing. Well, Joe, you got to prove this. Just like, well, hold on. Who are you to even demand this sort of thing?
I don't know, man. This is the war that's going on, apparently, you know?
I'm curious if he has any, like, actual reliable sources on anything he claims.
Doesn't. He makes this up in his mind.
No,
he wants me to be raped by my uncle because apparently me having a black uncle is a bad thing. Because, again, Scott has freely said the N-word because that's part of his vernacular. What else did he say that was so stupid? He's only seen me with one girl. Therefore, what can that prove? I'm apparently a permanent virgin. I mean, like, I apparently have to prove myself at every point. But
I don't see I understand all the other things. I don't get that. Like, I don't get how just because he shares a million girls like that he's hugging in photos, or you don't share that. I mean, what is that? I mean, what is that? I don't get that part. And also, first of all, Tony may be a shit licker, but he's got a girl in the house with him. You know what I mean? So I don't get that. You know, I mean, I think I don't understand.
Wait, so
oh my god, this guy does nothing but fucking lie, bro. He got dementia, Joe. Dave Rose has clear-cut dementia. The guy is a fucking pathological liar. He's saying now that I said that he couldn't control his drone? Wrong, motherfucker. This guy came out and told people he was building a time machine and can hack military drones out of fucking nowhere. Now he's saying that I said it? This guy doesn't back up a single fucking lie he tells because you can't show receipts for pathological delusions. This guy needs to be put in a fucking psych ward immediately.
Oh God, you're hilarious. You're just proving exactly what you said. And I'm not going to fucking prove or not prove that I have a working time machine, okay? I mean, that'd be stupid for me to do.
I mean, from what's that old saying? The pot calling the kettle black.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll put you guys both in a home together. That'd be fun. Dave Rose and Scott.
Just listen to that. That was fucking beautiful. He's just like,
Scott's always trying to penetrate people.
Jesus.
Joe, we should put Dave and Scott in a house together, have them live for like 6 weeks, and then sell that shit to MTV.
Oh God, it would be, dude. I'd sell that on my Patreon. I'd be like, put Scott and Dave in a place together. The problem is the community's so dwindled down now. But if this was like 2017 or 18, that would
we sell it to MTV because MTV loves that reality shit.
Yes, chili cheese. This is new shit. Believe it or not.
Scott's always trying to penetrate people.
This is going on tonight. And monetize this is tomorrow, but I mean, like, you know, it's like, I am gonna, you know, I knew I couldn't be on too long tonight, so I wanted to come on, just do a little thing, and this is just providing wonderful.
The one time that there was a photo posted of you and Brenna, which you put on a live stream, and I made a thumbnail on my YouTube channel, was because you got Pete fucking Gilmore in your chats, and I said, Joe, be careful exploiting your kids and stuff with the people that you got watching. Because you do have actual pedophiles that watch you, Joe. Pete Gilmore's one of them. Killer Demon 669. Did you do the research on him? Did you see all the videos I did on him? He's an actual minor attracted person, bro. Steve Cote and all these fucking weirdos, Dave 25, constantly go at this guy. They're all the same type of weirdos. But that guy is an actual minor attracted person. And a weird motherfucker, bro. And in this troll group with that Carlos Riri Ray and all those fucking faggots over on Toby's side. They're all fucking weird, scummy people, Joe. And that's the only time I ever fucking posted a photo.
But see, like, why why would you post a photo though? Of like, if you're worried about that with them, why would you post a photo of me and my kid? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It just seems weird. Like,
Yeah, weird.
Why not post a picture of like my face and say, "Heads up, Joe," or "Hey, Joe Cronin, like there's creepo pedos in your," you know? Why not? Why use a photo of me and my child to tell me about child predators? You know, it's just weird. Like, I mean, that is bizarre, right? I mean, that's whatever. And I mean, I don't know who you're talking about. That sounds creepy as fuck. And I know who that person is now that you say it, but I'm not sure about those allegations. I don't know if that's real. Could be. I don't know that, but I'd be shocked. I'd be quite surprised. Yeah, you stay away because of this shit, chili cheese. It's weird, man. But you're like in everybody's chats all the time while they break this down for 6 hours, so I don't really know. Aren't you? I mean, like, but yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, bro. I haven't talked about this guy in forever on my channel.
You're making him famous.
But we're getting these messages right now. I got inundated tonight with messages.
I'm gonna have to split very soon. I'm starving. I've got to make something to eat.
I agree, man. I got to go to bed. We'll continue.
Tune in tomorrow for Monetize This to hear the rest of them.
Yeah, Joe's gonna get a lot more messages today, which means he's have a lot more for tomorrow.
Maybe I'll have to break it down separately before Monetize This tomorrow. I'll do something, and I'll try to, you know. I'm trying to give everybody their fair chance to say something, you know. I don't know.
I mean,
yeah, fair chance. This guy's already got a track record.
I mean, that's one thing people can't say about you. You have been fair to almost, if not everybody, that has ever been on your show to say something.
I haven't always been fair, but I mean, I'm just trying to be right now.
I mean, you've been more fair than you
He's
should
been
be.
fair enough to Scott to allow him to play these clips tonight and give Scott his highlight, but well, they've been very laughable because for the most part, it was all fucking delusion and lies. But I enjoyed myself tonight.
I appreciate it, man.
I found some stuff funny too.
I did too, man. You listen, guys. I will catch up with you tomorrow night. Yeah, chili cheese. I know, bro. I don't know, bro. It's weird that you're around. Like, this never happens. We never play Scott stuff, but you happen to be here tonight. I know it's weird timing. Sorry, bro. Chili cheese. What up, Chili? Chili, you were here last week when Leah got wine poured in my face. What up, Chili? Okay.
That you made it look like you went down on her on her period.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looked like. I thought that was funny.
It was funny, actually.
Man. All right, bro. I'll catch you tomorrow night for Monetize This. Saturday night, Monetize This. Thank you, Devious Dave Rose.
Good night,
Hey,
guys.
Joe, I might
Dan
be
Kennedy.
late to Monetize This. I'm going out.
All right. No, that's good. Go out and do something. New Year's
so I
Eve.
just want to let you know I might be a little late and I might be coming up on trashed.
All right. Well, even better if you're trash. All right,
Yeah.
brother. See you tomorrow.
Okay.
Dan Kenny, you beast. I'm still getting messages. I want to thank everybody who's been donating. Let's continue. There's a couple more of these. It's very interesting, bro. Yeah, Chili, you're not the only one, bro. People are so sick of everything, whatever. But yeah, people love this. Other people bash each other for 7 hours a day, all day long, all the time. People dox me and threaten to dox me, and you guys love it. So you guys love it for hours and hours and hours. This guy bashes this other guy for 7 hours, 5 hours, 3 hours, whatever. People just love it, don't they? But when it's on my channel, people are like, "Ooh, I don't know about this." Yeah, okay. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing that I find a lot of people have a funny, weird. It's very strange, very interesting community of people. You know, I find. But mostly we don't talk about it on my show. But I just got 70 messages tonight, and I thought, all right, let's see what this is about. You know, you got Dave doxed Tony. You got Tony doxed Dave. You got Tony threatened to dox me, and then basically did subliminally. You know, that's really cool. You got Scott, who's done what he's done to everybody. You got people threatening everybody's everything. You got people threatening people's lives. You got Bullfrog getting attacked like he does. I mean, what a group of people. You know what I mean? What a sweetheart of a community of people. You know, to be honest. You know what I mean? What a sweetheart of a community. Sweetheart, what a bunch of good people. Let me have a sip of drinks. Tastes like cock. Well, there you go, man. Dave, you know, Dave said, let's, hey, man, he gave you the chance, Scotty. You know, Dave said we could, let's play his clips. He gave you the chance, and, you said what you said, and I don't know if everybody agreed with everything, but it was interesting. Very upset on those voicemails. Barbara Walters is dead. Don West is dead. Yeah, what up, Chili? You're good, Chili Cheese. You're fine, bro. It's okay. I never do this stuff. I never play this guy. You know what I mean? So, but they build a narrative now that Joe is streaming. It's like whatever, bro. You know these other people talk about this guy every day. You know what I mean? I don't talk about this guy almost ever. So, it's just kind of funny.
Thumbnail of your live stream saying, "Be careful, Joe, when you bring your kids on." There's a fake account of me in your chat as well, Illuminati Scott. That's not me. It's a fake account.
It's all right, bro. We'll figure it out.
How does it feel to be fake, though? Like, does it feel good waking up every day going, yeah, I'm just a fake fuck? Is that good? Dave Rose sits there going on about me calling Marvin the nigger, but yet he called TJ an actual black guy nigger.
Oh, man, Jesus. Scott, can't play your messages if you're going to be racist, bro. YouTube don't want like that, bro. I can't do that. Now I'm demonetized on this. Jesus. I think he also said someone's address on one of the messages, so I can't play these messages. Fuck, bro.
I'm gonna gargle your piss!
Barbara Walters is dead, brother. I knew Barbara Walters was gonna die.
You raised a piece of shit.
The original bad man is back, drunk as fuck and about to step into round 69 with the little devil and get some more hot and wet pussy. Happy
Get
New
that
Year
pussy.
to all of you.
Let's go, Bad Omen. He's out getting pussy. Extreme Shaft says Dave secretly loves Scott. Well, Dave secretly loved Tony. So, I mean,
Shit bomb.
Maybe Dave secretly loves
Where
Scott.
were you when I needed you the most? Lamau.
Where were you when I needed you the most? Tomorrow is Monetize This. Saturday night. We'll see you tomorrow night for Monetize This. Big long stream like my big long hog, Drew Bar. What up, man? Thank you for the $2. And shout out to Ghost from the Coast, who was the top donation of this Friday night stream. Ghost from the Coast. Getting hard, baby. Thank you for that. What up to Jack? What up, Jack Hurst? What are you doing up right now? I mean, I guess it's like 8 a.m., 7 or 8 a.m. Only for me, Dave? Only for me?
Oh. God, feed me Omega.
Feed me, Omega. Yeah, I want to feed it. Feed it to Omega. Yeah, why doesn't WWE hire Ryback? How about that? The Silverback. That's what I am. I'm a Silverback. Don't you know that? I'm a Silverback. Yeah. Joe fucking Cronin, will you jack off on me?
WWE acknowledged Don West passing on SmackDown tonight. I didn't watch SmackDown, so I didn't know that, but that's interesting. That's nice of them. That's good. They definitely should. The guy was a legend. Rest in peace to Don West. Barbara Walters a little bit, yeah. It's very I can't even believe it. And of course, Pele. Lost Pele as well, but it looks like who are you most sad about? Don West hits the 40% mark, topping everybody. 7:30, Jack. Okay, I got you. Hell yeah, brother. Tomorrow night is Monetize This. Come hang out. We're going to have a good time. We're going to stream a little bit earlier than tonight, obviously. Get a little wet. Get a little sloppy. And will Bullfrog be on the show tomorrow? I don't think so. Bullfrog said he can't come on the show because he's afraid he'll be attacked or whatever. So, I mean, the people have scared Bullfrog off the show. The swattings of Bullfrog have scared him off the show, so the terrorists win.
Scott's always trying to penetrate people.
Well, that's just sick. Yeah, they scared Bullfrog out of the show. It's been going along a while, you know. Let's see. Scott bends the knee. I wonder what that clip is. Are you guys wet? I love cock.
I drink your motherfucking tears just to motherfucking quench my thirst. Live to react to things that I said. Cause Scott McKinnon, you can call my show your band. Sorry to see you go, my friend. Not yeah, there's a 90s motherfucking reference. If I was Scott, I'd probably put a bullet in my head. Your reason to live to react to things that I said. Twist the words around to manipulate the dumb, but you can't affect my mood, you just made me number one. Stressing everybody out, we just wanna have some fun. You creeping into everyone's DMs, doxing everyone. What the fuck is wrong with you? If I was Scott, I'd probably put a bullet in my head too.
It's a song from 3 years ago.
If I was Scott.
3 years ago.
But I'm not.
And because I watch wrestling, I know all the weird independent wrestler moves. I'm gonna use some of them on him. I'm gonna
MK Ultra, my apologies.
The problem you will always have is no one here can be your dad. Can't replace all the emptiness that you've ever had. I know it sucks, I know it's sad. Sorry, Scott, you're just a fad.
Oh my
Fuck
God.
you motherfucker, kiss my motherfucking ass.
Look at that hair. I love it. I love that hair.
Break up the voice, makes you smile. Sent to exile, hope you suffer in your motherfucking rot a motherfucking wild sky. I probably put a bullet in my head. Your reason to live, to react to things that I said. Twist the words around to manipulate the dumb, but you can't affect my mood, you just made me number one. Stressing everybody out, we just wanna have some fun. You creeping into everyone's DMs, doxing everyone. What the fuck is wrong with you? If I was Scott, I'd probably put a bullet in my head too.
Good night, everybody who's seen tomorrow night for Monetize This. You know I'm living rent-free in a lot of people's heads. A lot of people.
If I'm not talking about him, yo, he says that I am. If I won't respond to his dumb lies, the shit he can't stand, why would I do 3 hours like he does to me? Kinda shit is pathetic, that's why I'm living rent-free. Cause I'm living rent-free in your fucking head. If I was a nightmare, you fucking wouldn't end up dead. Words are like swords, straight into your head. The fatter that they are, the more that they bleed red. Cause I'm living rent free inside of your head. If I was a nightmare, you fucking would end up dead. Words are like swords, straight into your head. The fatter that they are, the more that they bleed red. You better fake dead before you say something dumb, and I ain't playing around. And yo, your wife is a cunt, yeah, you brought mine up first. Eye for an eye, and yours is fatter since birth, and she got fatty thighs. And it's been over a year. You would think he'd move on, but he's hot from my nuts. Dreams of sucking my schlong, he will not give up. Says I'm a bad dad, but I take care of 3 kids. Yo, he's projecting, it's sad. His family life must be tough if he's projecting so much. Time to finally speak up against this fat faggot fuck. Because I'm living rent free inside your head. If I was a nightmare, you fucking would end up dead. Words are like swords, straight into your head. The fatter that they are, the more that they bleed red. You better fake dead before you say something dumb, and I ain't playing around. And yo, your wife is a cunt. Politicking the people to manipulate friends. Like a bully at school, for you recess never ends. You spend your whole life desperate for love. You'll build any narrative to be completely beloved. For what you have you thank God, but you ain't godly at all. You stab a friend in the back if it puts you up on the top. Inside your head because I'm living rent free. Inside your head because I'm living rent free. Inside your head because I'm living rent free. Inside of your head and I'm living rent free. Inside of your head, I'm living rent free. Inside of your head. Cause I'm living rent free. Inside your head, if I was a nightmare, would end up dead. Words are like swords, straight into your head. The fatter that you are, the more that you bleed red. Because I'm living rent free. Oh, you know I'm living rent free. I'm always fucking living rent free. Living rent free. Oh, you think of me. You think of me. You always think of me. Yo, it's pretty gay though. Fucking weirdo. JCS familia. Joe Cronin. Monetize this. Elite familia. Out of nowhere. Stop, throw down. It's getting out of nowhere. JCS familia. Exclusive. JCS. No. You don't wanna with us, homie. Trust me, you don't really wanna, homie. JCS. Out of nowhere, monetize this and throw down. It's the JCS show. Shout out to my JCS psycho. JCS. Shout out to OK Fabe, Leah, and my man Jake the Marco. JCS. No pussies allowed. We scream it and we say it proud. JCS. To my man Joe Cronin, keep it rockin', keep it rollin'. And to every hater that ever ran his mouth, you can take our middle finger, take it and jam it down south. This whole fucking community, they know what we about. So when we talking, homie, take a seat and please just shut your mouth. GCS, homie, done told you. And for every piece of shit that tried to test, got laid the rest. What you thought? The man Joe Cronin go hard. Trust me, homie, we ain't worried about none of you retards.
your wives are all sluts. I don't give a fuck, my nigga, come and test this. Me and the almighty Joe will eat you up for breakfast. JCS, JCS. No, you don't want it with us, homie. Trust me, you don't really want it, homie. JCS, JCS. Add a no amount of times, this a throw down bitch. JCS, JCS. It's the JCS show. Shout out to my JCS psychos. JCS, JCS. Shout out to OK Fade, Leah, and my man Jake the Marto. JCS, JCS. No pussies allowed. We screaming and we say a prayer. JCS, JCS. To my man Joe Cronin, keep it rockin', keep it rollin'. And to every hater that ever ran his mouth, you can take our middle finger, take it and jam it down south. This whole fucking community, they know what we about. So when we talkin', homie, take a seat and please shut your mouth. Joe Cronin, whipping the whip is stolen, hanging out the window screaming, fuck that bitch, Kenny bowling. And to any bitch wanna put dirt all on the name list, and suck a fat dick and I hope you choke all on it to my mind. Anybody want it, they can get it, yeah, just know that. Me and Joe will stick you up, say cheese, Kodak. Ride around strapped like some lunatics, roll that. And we don't give a fuck about your ass, you can quote that. JCS, JCS, no, we the best motherfucker, who the fuck you tryna test, huh? JCS, JCS, bitch, all these punks playing checkers while we're playing chess. JCS, JCS, yeah, fuck around, get bodied and laid out on your deck. JCS, JCS, it's S dot, motherfucker, I'm a JCS vet. JCS, JCS, no, you don't want it with us, homie, trust me, you don't really want it, homie. JCS, JCS, add a no amount of times, this and throw down, bitch. JCS, JCS, it's the JCS show, shout out to my JCS psychos. JCS, JCS, shout out to OK Fade, Leah, and my man Jake the Marco. Listen, homies, I ain't playing with you suckers, get you slipping on my dump, I hope clip on you motherfuckers. That's up, always riding with you burners, cocksuckers. Talk on my name, I'ma show you how I'm a good. Make it the hot summer, shitting on you is a bummer. But when you see me, know it's me, hopping up the Hummer. S-style, homie, all you faggots better recognize. All come through, me and Joe, and we terrorize. Boy. Exclusive.
I wrote you a love song, Scott. Scott, I wrote you a love song. I love you, Scott.
Something in me don't feel right, so sticking out tonight. Gotta get away.
Scott's always trying to penetrate people.
Don't feel right. I'm sleeping out tonight. Gotta get away with you. There's too much for us to do. And I've got nothing left to prove. Except I'm in love with you. There's nothing that they can do to stop my love for you.
Scott's always trying to penetrate people. Scott's always trying to penetrate people.